Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo. Sorry, lost my place for a second. By the way, everyone, I realize this is like the worst thing that I could ever do as a Twitch streamer, but I want everyone to go over to Loyal Moses' stream because he's giving away a 3D printer right now. And he just, in the course of his stream, I'm not saying we're going to raid Loyal's stream, but at least have it pulled up right now because he's giving away a 3D freaking printer, which is amazing. And in the course of the broadcast, he'd showcased a giant version, like more of a life-size version of what I've been printing, these little skull troopers, right? And he's going to send it to me. This giant skull trooper helmet that he printed in silver filament, he's going to send, which is incredible. I'm like, what? Oh my god, I'm so excited. So I hope to get that soon. I've been printing out even more of them. I've got a few that I need to actually go and effectively take the supports off of. I'll be doing that tonight. You might remember I pulled this soldier over, or I guess this clone over, because you might remember me showing this the other day. I'm printing one different sculpt, but I'm printing one at a larger scale to see if I like that scale. So that's what's printing right now. It won't finish by the time this broadcast ends. But, oh, the giveaway is done? Who won? Who won the giveaway? You know what I got to do? And I had Loyal. I was testing Twitter Spaces earlier tonight, or this afternoon, and thinking about doing like a tech time on Twitter every day. And Loyal jumped in, and I'm like, hey, Loyal, you want to jump in and chat? And so I brought him in. We talked about the 3D printer he's giving away. It was pretty cool. And I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, I know Loyal's doing the giveaway thing on his thing, but I wonder if Loyal would be willing and able to do a giveaway, and I could have him on as a guest, and he can give away something in this stream. So it's a way to kind of promote his channel, a way to like get him connected to other people who otherwise wouldn't know him. I'd be able to promote that, on YouTube, and I think it might work out
Faceless
well.
cheered X100. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to all the Canadian turkeys and tofurkeys out there.
There you go. I don't know if I've ever had tofurkey. I did, however, just take these Stormtroopers off the plate. I posted it on Discord, a link on Discord, showing you what it looked like. So you can check out in the 3D Printing Fun channel. There's Discord. And then on Twitter, there's a screenshot, basically, of what I just removed from the bed that I have to remove the supports for tonight. Do not have tofurkey. Oh, okay. Good to know. Oh, it makes you gassy? That's great. You know what else may make you gassy? By the way, would you all be up for doing, if I asked Loyal, would you all be up for something like that? I think that'd be a fun way of doing it. I dropped the temperature sensor, not just temperature, but specifically the moisture sensor. And I reached under the desk, found an old 3D printed Mando coin. So found that, and much to my surprise, I also found an Eggo piece. A piece of Eggo cereal was under the desk. So what do you think? It's been on the floor for several months. What do I do? Do I leave it this way, or do I eat it? Do I eat the Eggo, or not? I'm not going to eat this. Jury's still out of whether or not I'm going to eat this. So I found both of these things under my desk. Surprise! Yay! Trying to see if you win anything from Loyal Moses watching 2 live streams. Dark Toy Lord, do not apologize. I'm the one who sent you over there. Because it's pretty cool. I'm serious. I'm going to ask him, like, hey, I know you're going to do this, but, like, would you be willing, like, maybe, I don't know how frequently you're going to do it, but on a regular basis, would you like to give away a 3D printer in my channel, and we can co-promote and push people both directions? It's a great way of doing it, given that it's from the community, by the community. He wants to get more people into 3D printing. I know that I have a slightly different community than him. Most of his community are all 3D printers, whereas most of my community is kind of a mix. Most not being 3D printers, but certainly interested in technology, so it's potential. Okay, so I'm going to toss the Eggo. Liz won filament. Liz just won? Oh, Liz, what are you gonna print with your filament? The rainbow filament. It's super exclusive, Liz. Don't if it's the Prusament filament, it's super exclusive, unless it's different filament. If it's the filament 1 filament, you gotta let me know which color you got. Saludos from Costa Rica. Hello from Seattle. Good to meet ya. HRA Mosker. I'm not sure how to say your handle. Desert Red Matte. Ooh, what's that one? Let me look. Let me see if I'm going to be jealous of Liz. Desert Red Matte. This is filament 1. Ooh, very bronzy. I like that. I have the... Which one do I have? I have a few filament 1 design filaments. That's very is it? No, that's glint red. That's very bronzy. I'm not sure if I have a search result for that one. But man, it can't be bad. Iris Amelia says, also, hi Chris, I did not win the printer. Oh, sorry Iris, but you know what? He's planning on doing more giveaways, allegedly, or apparently, and I believe I'm going to ask him, like, not to be forward, but I'm like, would he want to do something like that on a regular basis in my channel to co-promote and have a crossover with people who otherwise would not be into 3D printing to kind of look past the audience. I don't know. I'd be down for that. I'd totally be down for that. All right, I got a Vader time early in the broadcast. Here we go. Go watch Star Wars Galaxy of Sounds. Out now on Disney Plus and Loyal Moses on Twitch. Plus, stop watching the evil Chris Perillo. Ha ha ha. Does Vader really laugh? Vader doesn't really laugh, does he? Does he laugh? He might laugh. Oh, I forgot. I needed to do this. Jedi wanted me to do this. Not sure how to... Hang on. Are you ready? Bah! I am here to live stream on Twitch. I have teeth that glow in the dark, if you didn't know. I want to wipe your screen. These teeth are probably made for kids, but here I am telling you I need braces because I have one hell of an overbite. These teeth make me drool. I hope Jedi did not have these in her mouth, and I probably should have washed them first. Say cheese! Alright. Here, wait. Let me hold up here, let's do it this way. Yeah, okay. It doesn't really have the same... Yeah. Vampire teeth. Ugh. Yeah, the guy that won already had 2 printers. Oh, the constantly re-gifted printer. Oh, that's the way it goes. Hey, I just used your teeth, so... I just put the teeth in the mouth. I just did it. So, I did it. I did it. I did it. True? I did it. What? What? What?
You
Yes?
are...
What? A vampire.
Yes.
Who's going to open a Star Wars figure.
Star figure?
Yes.
Yes.
Who is it?
No.
Yeah. You don't remember her? Aura Singh?
Aura Singh.
Aura Singh. This is Aura Singh. Now do a tongue twister? No, man, it hurts my mouth. Ha, that's the little version. Oh, Dark Toy Lord, I have so many of those little versions. I've got to remove the supports tonight from all of them. I've got like a handful of the little Skull Troopers. Like I'll have 30 now. You need that Aura Singh. Haven't seen her on store shelves. Had to get her online. But very glad to have an Aura Singh Black Series. I have a few of her 3 3/4 inch, but this is a part of the new wave. I don't know if I'll grab another one if I see one. I don't know if Jedi is necessarily, interested in Aura Singh as much as, we might be. I've been trying to get most of the Black Series figures for her, though, because that way she has... Where is this clip? Oh, clips at the top. I'm trying to figure out where the hell these little clips go for her rifle. You're so used to Kurt doing screenshots, you're totally failing? Uh-oh. Do I need to redo anything? That's okay, because I already had the Aura Sing, but I can hold up anything else. Oh, dang, dude. This is the problem when Hasbro does this. Like, they put... they have... They fall out. These things fall out, fall off. It makes it really difficult. Unless it's like this. At the top. And the other thing I'm going to be doing tonight is I've got a TLDR. I thought I'd talk about how I'm thinking about switching over to the Chrome, or I'm sorry, from Chrome to the Samsung Internet browser. Is this gonna work? We'll see. Anyway, she looks good. Let me get her weapons in their holsters. Tends to be what I do with the Black Series. I know a lot of people love posing them. And man, that antenna is not going to snap off. Definitely not going to snap off. Let's do this. Hope everybody's Sunday went well. And you're ready for your Monday. Yeah, see, this her rifle is going to... It's a big rifle. Like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to be able to accommodate her rifle. Apart from like that, maybe do I put it under her hair? Trying to figure out how... It's just so long. It's so friggin' long. The only other way of doing it is effectively putting it in her hands and having her basically hold it. You've seen every Star Wars movie? Well, good. That makes one of us. I have a tendency of, doing the same thing. See, look, it's just such a long friggin' weapon that she needs to, like, there we go, like, almost like hold it like this. It'll make sense. Right? Except for the strap is really not wanting to... Just looks weird that way. As I'm messing with my my bounty hunter here. Yeah, I'm not sure how else I want to do it. I guess I'll have to look online for some inspiration. Cause like this, look at that. This one hell of a rifle height. It's a very tall rifle. Very long rifle. I'm dropping everything. All right. Should I do TLDR or should I remove some supports? How about I remove some supports? Because I want to get through these. We can wait on TLDR. We can wait for people to join. Let's go ahead and flip over to a quad view. Sorry. This is one view. I must have knocked the, sorry. Quad view. There we go. This is the view I was going for. This is what I wanted. Let's go ahead and flip to... I gotta move another screen over here. I think I may be rated soon. Oh no! GC Laredo says, "Hey, Chris, would love to see a tour of the unopened Lego collection." Oh my god. You pick up an N64 question mark block? Yeah, you know, I'm so jealous, GC Laredo, watching your video earlier. I'm just... You've taken Garbage Pail Kid collecting to an entirely different level, and I'm just... I'm so jealous. I'm so incredibly jealous of what you've got. Whether the modern or the original series. It's incredible. So, yeah, GC Laredo. I don't know if I can easily show you like the unopened collection. It's not really well organized or curated. Then again, I don't have much. The problem is when you have an incomplete collection, it's sometimes difficult to showcase. So GC Laredo, let me ask, your GPK collection, the one that you were just showing off, did you acquire a lot of it? Like a lot, as in like one batch, and someone sold all those things simultaneously? Because it looks like that would have been like hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, which is incredible. Have I ran into that guy at the thrift store that gave me issues? Oh, I've seen him, yes. I ignore him by and large. I mean, we still run into the same space, but yeah, you just learn to ignore those kind of people. So let's see here. What if I put Stormtrooper helmets there so you can see what I'm doing? Nope, no lot. Years of collecting. Oh, okay. I was like wondering. I'm like, dang, dude. I'm like, did you just buy all that? I'm like, dude, be freaking out. How is it? There we go. Like I do with Star Wars, yeah. Well, I like being able to have, like, you know, extras on hand. Your files are too big for Discord? Oh no, Liz. What are you gonna do? What are you trying to do, Liz? You trying to break the internet? So one thing I don't like about Discord is that they've got too many limitations on file sizes. Have I ever tried using the program for Raspberry Pi called Octopi? I have not. Jeff, I have not. I'm not, is that the 3D printing thing? I don't do Raspberry Pi in general. I've never really had a use case for it. The only use case I could think of possibly when I go to upgrade my, I want to upgrade my arcade machine, my MAME machine. It's currently like running Windows XP, but I would need a lot of help with that because I'm not a hardware architect at all. I would need a massive amount of help. What treats are we giving out? Well, I kind of want to give some of these out if if the kids are interested. I mean, I'm not going to hand these out if they don't care about Star Wars. But if they're wearing a little Star Wars thing, a little baby Yoda or something, then I could put one of these in their basket. We usually just go for cheap candy, whatever's on sale. Although I haven't necessarily stacked up because last year we really didn't have a lot of trick-or-treaters. So I was like, what's the point of, spending money on candy we're not going to eat? It just doesn't make any sense. Ah. These little trinkets are fun when you get the stringing off. This is like the opposite of what everybody does with their 3D printer. The literal opposite. Everyone prints big, and I'm like, no, make them small. I don't know if we're going to get kids again. I mean, I know there'll be kids around, but in terms of, like, catering to them, I don't know. It even feels like this year, I mean, I know there have been Halloween decorations and all that stuff, but it seems relatively muted. Maybe feels just as muted as it did last year. You meant Octoprint? Yeah, no, I'm familiar with Octoprint. I've heard about it. It's just that I'm not sure I have a need for it. My needs are very meager. I understand the value of it, but I'm a big believer in keeping things lean, mean, and clean. Minimizing any kind of hassle, minimizing problems, minimizing points of failure. One of the reasons why I don't even have a regular printer on the network is to minimize any kind of issues. This is the only printer that we really have in the house, the 3D printer. You can't do PDFs on it, but I'm debating. I just started. I printed one of these Avaline. I'm like, I probably need to print more of them just to have them on hand to give to kids or fellow fans. I'm like, here you go. Here's a miniature trooper. So if they come over and see the Stormtrooper helmet that Loyal printed and is going to be sending to me, I figured, oh, well, you know, then they can take home a little souvenir. Here, you can have a miniature version of it. Granted, it's not the same filament. I don't have a silver filament that I know of. That's the filament Loyal used. But the way I spray painted the Stormtrooper was specifically in silver because I thought the silver would look good, and it does. Is iOS 15 the Vista of 2021? Major fail by Apple. No, I wouldn't go that far. My feeling is, though, iOS is definitely feeling a lot like Windows in the sense that, you know, it's just feature on top of feature on top of feature, and things are added, and I'm not sure it's created a very cohesive user experience. That's my humble opinion, but Microsoft also seems to share that opinion, given that they're cleaning Windows up. Is that Chucky doll still in the house? It's in the garage. I'm still not sure. I think we'll hold on to it for Halloween, then we're going to have to figure out what the hell we're going to do with it. I'm sure there are people who want it. So I'll have, it's the beauty of printing out these small things. You'll have tons of them. Because I was like, well, if I'm going to do one, I might as well print several. This is the second batch that I did of these little helmets. First batch printed overnight, completed overnight. DG776, yes, actually I posted on TLDR. TLDR went out earlier today. TLDR, feel free to catch up. There's a couple of Windows 11 videos. I am running, as a matter of fact. The video that you're watching right now, the live stream that's running right now, the one you're listening to, is on Windows 11. So if that's, you know, that should be a testament to Windows 11 working. You know, Vista was like the opposite. But granted, back in the Vista days, I had a lot of accessories. I had a lot of, you know, things that I plugged into the computer that, you know, had device driver issues. And these days, I mean, granted, I guess I've got a mic, 2 monitors, a camera. What else do I have plugged in? I guess I have a few different things plugged into this Nook PC, but nothing that's giving issues. So I would definitely not say that iOS. What did I miss? Did I miss something? I got the Vader time. Hang on just a second. Oh, give me a second. Dang it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Running pretty darn good so far. It should be a good sign. Well, yes, it should. You'd probably know pretty quickly. That's how things tend to go. Here's a question. Which was worse, Vista or me? Ooh, I want to say Vista, and here's why. There wasn't an alternative for Windows with Vista. In Millennium Edition, thank you, Liz. All good. There's nothing really that I needed to capture here tonight. No new stuff. But with Millennium Edition, when Millennium Edition was released, I basically went back in like 2 days. It took me 2 days, and I'm like, I'm not going to run Millennium Edition. And I went back to Windows 98 SE. And then I thought, well, you know, I've heard good things about Windows 2000. There's general compatibility. It's got the same kind of design that I would want. So I ultimately, Millennium Edition pushed me to Windows 2000. And I used Windows 2000 for years. Ultimately, moving to XP. So I went from 2000 to XP. So I didn't go from 98 to XP. Like a lot of people did. And, I mean, I liked Windows 2000, so at least I had the alternative in Windows 2000, but Vista did not have an alternative. There was no viable alternative apart from rolling back to XP. So, at that point, I'm like, great, so now we're in another cycle for 3 years, or however long it would have taken Microsoft to potentially update Vista, and I was like, I just can't do this. And Vista pushed me back to XP, and then from there ultimately prompted me when Apple switched over to Intel to use or to go with the to go with Leopard. I think my first MacBook that I got was actually I got two. They were running Tiger. You are using Windows Vista. Would you like to proceed, cancel, or allow? Oh, Vista was so bad. So many people hated me. They hated me. You think people hate me for what I say about iOS? They hated me. Because I used to be a huge Windows enthusiast. I mean, seriously. You ask all the old school people who followed me, and they would tell you, I was all about Windows because of the software. And, that after getting a taste of Mac OS and the polished nature of Mac OS, despite incompatibility, despite it not being supportive of everything, not being a gamer myself, it added up. Like, I was like, okay, this makes sense. This totally makes sense. So I was very happy with moving to Mac OS. And honestly, I'm still very happy. I'm still very satisfied with Mac OS. Does it blow me away? No. Do I have everything enabled? No. Do I use it to its full potential? No. You think Windows 8 was one of the worst, second worst after Vista? Yeah, and the reason why is because they screwed with the UX. I was right. I was right about Vista, and I was right about Windows 8. And you know what? I'll be proven right about iOS. It's just a matter of time. So many people don't want to hear that up front. They want me to be on their team, and I'm like, well, I can't be on your team if it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm on my team. I'm on Team Nobody. Team use whatever the hell works for you. Circuit City. Wow, that takes me back. My understanding is that Millennium Edition was designed more for like OEMs, like off the people who had pre-configured systems, than it was for average users like me who might have been upgrading. It was not a good upgrade. That's my understanding. Not a good upgrade. Vista was made for the workstation side of things. Yeah, Vista was it was a mess. From top to bottom, it was a mess. Just an absolute mess. The thing that bugged me about Vista was not just stability, but the design. Some of my biggest criticisms of Vista were specifically in relation to its design being all over the place. What's Circuit City? Oh, that's funny. Are you telling a joke? Oh, Perillo Raider. Someone's getting their Perillo Raider emotes ready. Uh-oh. Does that mean we're getting a loyal raid? Google it. Yeah, there you go. Is that what's gonna happen here? Oh, look at Liz is so excited she can't even get the emotes there. And thank you, by the way, Paco's Tacos, for following. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the Play Shop. I'm just cleaning up the prints here. That I printed these super tiny versions of the skulls, and I've got a lot of them. I've got many minis. There we go. Y'all will be here. Now, I'm not... I don't have anything to... Oh, no! Ow! Loyal Moses
is
raid!
rated my stream with 45 viewers.
A loyal raid? What do we call a loyal Moses raid? Oh my god, everyone. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the Play Shop. I am Chris Perillo, a huge fan of Loyal Moses. Not the president of his fan club. Someone else got that honor. I didn't even get to be secretary. But we do have a Loyal Moses sticker that you can slap on this screen. Sorry, I know I should not be pointing my instruments at you. Hey Jerry, good to meet you. Thank you everybody. Filament Frenzy, Attila, 3D Print Bots, Wombat 1974, Just in 3D, Local Maker, and Jordana. Thank you for following. I am 3D printing something every day here in the Play Shop. I'm going to show off the big Stormtrooper helmet. I printed like just the opposite, same model, but I went super tiny, super tiny with these little things. So I appreciate Loyal's generosity in sending me the giant helmet. I'll be showcasing that when it comes in. So I love just chatting. Yes, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Just like Loyal, I love chatting. Now, I realize, now Loyal, I'm going to put you on the spot. Because a lot of my community, a lot of your community, are like people who know 3D printing.
NLTNW just resubscribed for 8 months. Barillo Raider Magala 1 Hype Hawk 3 Talk 3D Magala 1 Splat Magala 1 Teabag Magala 1 Viota Daffens Mchpo 12 Hype Barillo Filament.
Don't you just love the emotes? Don't ya? So Loyal, here's my question. Would you be able or willing, because you talked about you're going to be giving away like 3D printers. I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know why you're doing it. But at some point, would you like to do that here in this channel? Because I could promote that. I could throw that onto my YouTubes, throw it onto Twitter, bring you in as a guest.
Cheered X100. Welcome, Loyal Raiders.
More attention and traffic your direction, but also get 3D printing in front of an audience who otherwise would not see it. If only because a bulk of this community doesn't necessarily know a lot about 3D printing. We got a hype train going. Oh boy. If we get to a level 2, you bet you'd love to do that, Loyal. Let's figure it out. I'm serious. Because I'm not someone who necessarily does a lot of giveaways, but I'm like, that makes sense, and I think my community would love it. Specifically the community from YouTube, the community that hangs out with me on Twitch, the people who don't necessarily know a lot about 3D printing, so everybody wins. People who love 3D printing, people who don't know a lot about it, because Lord knows I pulled Buana in. I saw him briefly. Shout out to Buana as well.
Show me what you got!
What do I got? Well, this is not 3D printed, but I got an Aura Singh Black Series figure that I opened tonight, because I'm a huge fan of Star Wars figures. Right now, what I'm printing is another figure. This is modeled like a what would you call it? It is a, what would you call it? Command, Star Wars Command. So if you're not familiar with the Star Wars Command series, it was like a series of like Army, or Clone Army, sorry, you saw Clone Army Troopers, but I'm not happy with the scale. This is a little taller than the regular Command series. Command line, listen to me, old school geek. But that's what I'm printing right now. I'm printing a larger scale version of a different Clone Trooper model, because once I find a scale that I like for this, then I'm going to print a series of these using this filament. This is Jesse PLA. Shout out to Dr. Andolph, Dr. Andolph, David Randolph, who's been very supportive of this community. Sorry if I'm missing, by the way, any of the chat messages. I just want to make sure I'm covering everything here. Uh-oh. No, Old Curmudgeon, what are you doing? Did you really? Did Old Curmudgeon really do what I think just happened, and why can't I? What's going on? I can't I can't zoom out, and I'm seriously, my cursor is stuck. So I have a... Thank you so much,
cheered
Liz,
X100. Hype train choo choo.
Cool.
Stretch.
1972. Did you say I need a stretch? Oh, I missed a stretch. I apologize for not getting the stretch. Got a lot of stuff to balance over here, so thank you again for your patience. It's wonderful to finally be rated by Loyal Moses. This is, and I can check that off my bucket list, because I have a bucket list. I keep it in a bucket. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do with bucket. Where else are you supposed to keep bucket lists? We got an Aziz Light. So what color are we going to? Dues Falchion? Holy cow, dude! Dues Falchion. How do I say that handle? Just tipped $100. Dues. Holy cow. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. That goes a long way. It goes a long way to keeping lights on, to keeping electricity flowing, the Death Star spinning, if you will. Thank you very much for that tip. We're going with a rainbow color. Perfect. That was already loaded up in the lights. That's unbelievable. The lights, by the way, just got them on Amazon. You can control them by way of remote control. Battery powered, so they're not wired to anything. But I just have them, magnetized, because they come with magnets, and I have them, stacked up. Thank you, Liz, for the 66 bits. Black Widow asks, big fan, how was it? I thought it was great. I enjoyed it last night very much. I'm a fan of the MCU. And very, very happy to finally be able to watch it, even though everyone else had watched it before.
DB3D_Dan just resubscribed for 8 months. Smile.
DB3D Dan, That's awesome. By the way, if you're into 3D printing, you can print, I think, is that it? Yes, you can go over to Thingiverse. I have a maker coin or a creator coin that Fix'em Dude modeled. He made it for me, and it's actually 4 coins. So you can print whichever one you like the most, but you can have a Chris Pirillo coin in your possession, your own little collectible, not quite limited edition, but what are you gonna do? It's the best I can handle. In fact, I found, before the stream started, I found another one of my little coins, my little trinkety coins. Empire on one side, Jedi symbol on the other. I found this underneath the desk. So we made it 94%, 95% here.
Faceless cheered X100. Happy Thanksgiving, Canadian turkeys.
I don't think we made the hype train. Did we make it 100%? Is Emperor Palpatine going to join us? Did we get it to the next level? Coffee with cinnamon sugar. I tell you, I miss coffee like you would not believe. Coffee is the one thing I wish I had more of in my life. Level 1 is complete, which means Emperor Palpatine will be right back. Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh, God! Ow! Oh, son of a... Ow! Ow! Hello, my pitiful friends. Welcome to the play shop. I'm glad you could join me for my hype train. I hear that Chris accidentally stepped on something, this little stick that went right into his toe. And it hurt. It sounded like it hurt badly. Unlike Elf. Elf needs food badly. Remember that game, Gauntlet? Yes. Gauntlet was a fun game. The problem is you had to have friends.
Paceless just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you so much, Liz, for gifting Razor Splat a sub. Very appreciated. Astounding. And by the way, we blasted right through September. Thanks in large part to those who gifted subs during those weeks. We're still sitting right around 500 subscribers, which is fantastic. I don't have a current goal right now. Not yet, at least. Did I do that? Yes, I put the little thorn on the floor that Chris stepped on. And it hurt. It hurt so much. I'm glad I'm wearing a black undershirt because otherwise the illusion would be ruined right now. I always have a problem seeing through this. You can see my shape, but the problem, I have to see outward. Otherwise, I don't get a chance to see the chat. And then I have to like reflip the hood on top and all that. Not always the most fun, especially because this robe, not made of linen. They made it of wool. So does anyone have any questions for me as I'm sitting in the chair?
DB3D_Dan just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you so much, DB3D Dan, for gifting a sub to Cracked Pyrex. I've not seen them for a while, but they are subscribed, so I always appreciate those who subscribe and, of course, join me on the YouTube channel. I post a new video there every day, mostly tech-related at this point. In fact, I record my YouTube videos live here on Twitch, and I plan on recording...
DB3D_Dan just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you so much, DB3D Dan, for gifting a sub to Brix O'Brien, who's an amazing streamer here on Twitch. So, here's the thing. I'll be recording a video tonight that will be clipped and then put onto the YouTube channel a week from now, so everyone gets a sneak peek. Tonight, I'm sorry, Chris will be, not me. Me record a YouTube video? Perish the thought. No, Chris will be coming in, and he's going to be talking about the 10 reasons he's thinking about switching from Google Chrome to the Samsung Internet Browser on Android. Because he tried using it last night and he was very impressed, at least initially. There are some caveats, but he's been looking for a decent web browser for a while for Android. And Brave is fine, but it seems that Samsung has better power user features. I just wish it was a bit more up to date. So, I mean, I'm sure Chris does. He may end up switching to a beta channel just to have something a bit more up to date. But, you know, beta software, you never know if it's going to be stable. And that's the one thing you want your browser to be, is stable. And of course, if you're loyal, you also like a stable, because that's where you keep your horses. Thank you again, DB3D Dan and Pezliz for the subs, and everybody for the support on this hype train at 85% with about 15 seconds left to go. We at least got out of the gates, got out of the station, pushed it along a little bit further. Oh, Big Jano won the spool. Very nice. Did he win the collectible spool? Is that what it was? Let's give everybody some Brillo popcorn that they could use to gamble and whatnot. 100,000 since we got out of the gate. Everyone, enjoy. I'm going to bring back Chris. Sucks to be you. Well, that wasn't very nice. Palpatine sucks. Why would you say that to them? Why? Okay, so y'all want to see what, like, when I was walking over there to get caught up in the Force? Here's what Collectible went to Krusty. That's right, it went to Krusty. This, whatever the hell this is, like, jammed up into my toe. My big toe. I was like, I stepped on it. It went directly into my toe. This, whatever the hell this is. Oh my god. It's a piece of wood. It's a little piece of wood. It's not 3D, it's not filament. You're full of it. I'm full of it. Not filament, but yeah, right up there. Ow. I did not 3D print that. If I did, you know, there's definitely different filament pieces everywhere because they scatter about the four winds. Oops, let's do this. There we go. The problem is sometimes I zoom in on things, and when I do that, I lose the ability to control the zoom. We've got about 4 more of these to go through here, and then we can lay down TLDR. And this is, like I said, this isn't even all of them. Lucky you didn't break the skin. I know, Avaline. These, look, I have so many of these little Stormtrooper helmets. Look how many I've printed. Look how many of them. I mean, come on, I got a little collection going on here. They're not perfect, no, but, you know, they are fun. Come on, you got to admit those are fun. You'd want one, wouldn't you? It's the model I got. This is 15%. That's 15% the original model size there. So in case you were wondering, and I think I shared the link to that model on my Twitter account. You find them so cute. They're really cute. Okay, hopefully we've only got like 1 mod right now. But I think Liz has been doing a great job. Hopefully all the creator streamers have gotten shout outs. I was doing my best in Loyal's stream. He made me a mod. Don't ask me why. I made sure that when I saw a streamer, I gave him a shout out, even before Loyal caught it. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this then. Yes, big shout out to Loyal Moses. Oh, I cannot wait for that Stormtrooper helmet, man. Oh my god. It's too perfect. That size, oh my god. No, I've got water, hon. Thank you. Yes?
I love the patties.
You love the patties? What's the patty? What food? No, thank you, but I cannot have any of that as much as I loved it.
What?
Because the pasta stopped me up.
What do you mean?
Maybe. Oh yeah, okay. The bean patties I can do. I loved those. Despite all the confusion that happened when you made them, they were really, really tasty. Everyone, my wife, we got rated by Loyal, who gave away a 3D printer, and I may have backed him into a corner, but I asked him if he wanted to give a 3D printer to the community and do something on a regular basis. So I'm hoping. I think it'd be fun because I'd rather give. Because Aura Singh is a bounty hunter. She uses that rifle as a way to pick off enemies at a distance. She's what you call a sharpshooter.
I think you're right. I think your community likes fighting. They just don't know
They don't know it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, in that, you know, as opposed to, you know, community. The Loyal's community is amazing. Like, I've met a lot of really good people through the 3D printing community, but the problem is that the 3D printing community is a 3D printing community. And that's, you know, so they already know it, they get it, you know, as opposed to exposing new people to it.
Yeah.
And that, I always get excited about that, because then you become a part of their journey.
You don't want it?
What are you talking about?
Dude.
Yeah, yeah, sorry, yep, sorry.
Not the.
Should be happy for
Thank you. No, I can't have the pasta.
Why?
Because it does weird things to Daddy's body. That's why. Sorry, I was beginning to read the bot. Oh yeah, that's great. Probably need more beans, but
Really, I had it a lot.
this is good. This is good. Yeah, no, the pasta, as much as I love it, I have to learn. I just cannot do pasta. Even the faux pasta, even the chickpea. The problem is they're processed. That's the biggest problem. I can't handle processed foods the same way. So yeah, that was my mistake.
That's a lot.
It is, isn't
How
it?
many is there?
You want to count them? Count them. You tell me. How many are there?
1, 2, 4, 5. How is he eating and I had to count?
Well, you asked me how many there were, and I'm like, I don't know. Count. Every day's a lesson.
10, 11, 12.
Iris says, Bonza no bueno. What's Bonza?
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Oh, Bonza's chickpea? Yeah.
24, 25, 26.
Yay, we have 26-ish.
Sure, baby?
What?
Are you sure?
Close enough.
Okay. It's okay.
No, you did what?
28.
28, that's right.
Maybe
Good job.
I'll need a discount.
And Jedi and I are going to read the feline fart book tonight. So, she's got to make farting noises when we read it. That's the rule.
Or I might need a screen.
We're going to read it on the stream. Thank you. Thank you, Diana. Thank you. Very appreciated.
You need more water?
This should be fine. I have to lay down a TLDR here, but I just want to finish up the print. 2 targets this weekend. Still nothing for Star Wars, but DC Multiverse is strong. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get into the DC Multiverse stuff, because otherwise I'd be going nuts. I got the Skeletor yesterday, and that was just one thing that I wanted to get from He-Man, the Masters of the Universe stuff, the retro style, because otherwise I would go nuts trying to complete collections, and I just don't want that for me. That's why I generally try to stick to Star Wars, and if I can't get it, I 3D print it. That's how I feel. Oops, sorry. That's not as exciting as... what am I going to do with all these? I love the fact that I don't know what I'm going to do with all of them, you know? It's just kind of funny. I've got a little... And they didn't even come out perfect. I mean, the scale I thought came down really nice, and they would have obviously worked better with resin, but I don't have resin just because it's a little messy. Liz is here, and we have wished all the Canadians a happy Thanksgiving. Life Day is what? November... When is Life Day again? You love the giant 3D print of that dead trooper? Yeah, Loyal's sending it to me. Can you believe that? Life Day is the 17th of November. So, cannot wait for Life Day. I should give them out as Life Day gifts to all the neighborhood kids. See, I have no problem like printing these small things and then giving them out as little trinkets or treats, as opposed to something larger the kids are just going to forget about. I need to give them, not like the neighborhood kids care, my coin. What's my favorite collectible store that's not around anymore? Oh, any of them. I'd rather have some collectible store than nothing. I haven't been into a store like that in the longest freaking time. Well, actually, I take that back. I visited Business at his the place where he works now, and he gave me, or Shraiku ended up giving me a Switch, a Nintendo Switch, to give to Jedi, which we haven't given her yet. And I'm thinking that may end up being a big Christmas present for her. Because she's not necessarily into the dedicated video games, and maybe by then someone else will play on a Nintendo Switch and say, I want a Nintendo Switch. And then when we give it to her, it'll be like, oh, okay. She wanted it, you know? You're jealous of Americans, though, because your guys' Thanksgiving is like a 2-day event. Well, we definitely like our food here. We love us our food. The food is good. So the only thing that I don't like about this particular model is it was really difficult, and maybe I couldn't support it any better than I did, but the bottom is a little crusty, like on all of them, so to speak, like crunchy, and maybe I just need to elevate the print on a raft or something that might take down some of the crunchiness a bit, but specifically where the support's connected to it. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. Because everything else about it is spooktacular. Get the Halloween reference? I walked into Hobby Lobby the other day. Jedi wanted the fake spider webs. And so we went looking there, and I said, do you have fake spider webs? And the woman who was stocking the shelves at Hobby Lobby, basically, she, in a snotty tone, basically, we don't do Halloween stuff here. I'm like, okie dokie. You do every other holiday, but not that? Alright. Fine. Whatevs. Sideburns looking good. Well, thank you, Slarty Bark Fasty. Yes. I remember how to say your name. It's been a while, hasn't it? See, we've got a lot of little... We're gonna. I should have about 30 of them, although I think Jedi's absconded with 2 of them. Hobby Lobby. Oh, that's why 3D printing bots. I mean, I buy things at Hobby Lobby. I have no problem supporting the business. You know, I was just kind of baffled. I'm like, all right, well, your decision. Yeah, I've got too many of them. Too many is the right answer. Man, they're just so cool. Like, up close, like, look at the macro shots that I took. And you can see a lot of the details. You should check out the channel, Louis Rossman. I believe he's also vegan. Oh, okay, cool. Can do. So I should have it right around, not here in front of me, but I've printed about 30 of them, which is more than enough. I'll keep one in the office. I'll throw others in a giveaway bag. And then when people see the giant Stormtrooper head, I'll pull out. I'm like, you like it? Yeah. I'll pull out, you know, the bag from behind. Like, here you go. You can have a little one. And they get a little souvenir if they like it. See, that's the test. They have to like it. Because if they don't like it, I don't want to give them something. There's no point. I don't want to give something to somebody they don't want. You feel me there? All right, I'm going to move these off to the side. So cool. I get way too excited about this 3D printing stuff. It's just too cool. The small stuff. I sweat the small stuff. And I might actually start sweating. So, well, let me keep it on for now. Actually, I'll take it off. Because when I take screen caps, it's really difficult to capture me with the black. When I separate myself from the YouTube thumbnails, it's difficult to capture. But I'm about to talk about, we're about to lay down what's known as TLDR. So TLDR on YouTube. Give it a look. That's the playlist where all the latest videos should be stacked from the top to the bottom. Although we have one live YouTube video scheduled for next Saturday on YouTube. Every night I'm live on Twitch. But next Saturday morning I'm going to do YouTube Live again, since doing it yesterday on YouTube turned out very, very well. Going to give that a shot, if only to boost YouTube membership. And kind of mix it up a bit for that platform or on that platform. So you're more than welcome to subscribe to YouTube if you're interested in my tech perspectives or tech stuff in general, especially delivered in a very chatty way. You know, this is my style. I've got the video I want to do tonight. I think I made mention of this. Is 10 reasons why I may switch Android from Google Chrome to Samsung, the Samsung web browser, because I was genuinely shocked. Who would have thought a Saturday morning stream would do well? I know, Hayes. It worked out really well. We ended up picking up 8 new members on YouTube. 8, I think. You can join as a member on the YouTube channel, but I'm like, all right, I'm totally willing to continue down that path. If people are going to be responsive for it, then I'd be happy to continue to feed the YouTube beast, if only for better balance and attention. You know, one flows into the other, right? So if you like YouTube videos, you can subscribe to the channel. If you just like Twitch interactivity, which I love, well, you get a little of a both either way. And I love answering questions, so feel free to shoot out questions. You have both. Exactly, Avaline. Avaline, you've been a great supporter, and I really appreciate it. Don't think that I would ever forget, because I couldn't and I wouldn't. You're still a member, too. You've been a member for, like, how long? Oh, I think you're a member longer than Liz. Joe Tashi's got the number one... He's been the number one sub. He's got the longest streak. It's 36 months, Avaline? Wow. I can't believe I've been alive that long. Yep, I'm still alive, unlike YouTube searches. Chris Perillo dead? Chris Perillo dying? Chris Perillo sick? What I need to do is I need to do a video, and like everything in my title needs to be the word sick, right? 1 week, I'll say the Pixel 6 Pro is sick. The Prusa Mini Plus is sick. This is sick. So I gotta say, I gotta work sick into the title because people search for sick. And they do. Go to Google and search for Chris Perillo sick. Boom. Number one, it's like Chris Perillo sick. People are searching whether or not I'm sick. I'm not sick. I'm not dying. I'm getting plenty of food. You just saw me eat. And then yesterday, you saw me eat 2 bowls of the Halloween Crunch. So I'm eating plenty. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody who's concerned with my health. All right, so let's. I'm gonna pop over to. Okay, so I got this set, got that staged. Let's get this clean view. Chris Perillo is sick of your comments about Chris Perillo being dead. Yes, Liz, that is accurate. All right, let's see here. What can I do? Wow, unbelievable. I still can't believe we got that donation. I don't know how to say his handle, though. I feel really, really bad. I want to be able to say his handle. He'll have to correct me. Deus? Reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. True. The death of my YouTube channel, though, it's not... I'm not quite dead. Not dead yet. No, I'm not dead. I feel happy. I feel happy. Thank you. What do we say, 9 pence? I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead. All right, a little gallows humor, if you will. All right, here we go. I'm gonna bring out your dad. Pay your due, but plural. Dues. Falcon. Dues Falcon. Dues Falcon. Thank you, Mr. Dues. Mr. Falcon. See, inevitably, when people hang out long enough, I get to know their usernames, and then I learn how they got their usernames. Like tonight, in listening to Krusty on Loyal's stream, that I found out why he's called Krusty. I'm like, that makes sense. I was like, why would anybody want to call themselves Krusty? I'm Crispy. He's Krusty. I'm Crispy. Because Krusty, we get along swimmingly. In the same room. Like, oh, you're Crispy, I'm Crunchy. No, we need a Crunchy is who we need. We got a Crispy, a Krusty, now we need a Crunchy. Then we'll have a trifecta. You feel me? Oh, wow, thank you, Liz, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Doobs. 3D Printin' Bots. I think, did I follow 3D Printin' Bots? Are you streaming here on Twitch? Because that name sounds like you would, or you should. You were trying to find the video where I was in a video where a teammate dropped a priceless audio spindle. Oh, just Google Tech TV blooper. And then there's a Tech TV emote. It's a tier 3 thing. Although I need to turn it into a sticker that people can slap all over the place when I'm in that mode. Right now, I've turned off a lot of the stuff because I'm going to go... this is going to be like a live recording of a YouTube video. So feel free to keep the chat going. Feel free to gamble. Feel free to do whatever. Or just listen. You get a sneak preview. You'll hear why I'm switching. Or possibly switching. Here we go. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Room Daily Report, or TLDR for short, as I'm recording it live on the Twitch broadcast, because I'm streaming live on Twitch every night. You can join me tonight and the rest of the community if you love geeking out. I have been replying to YouTube comments, pretty much every one of them. In fact, if you comment, you're probably getting a reply from me, or a heart, or certainly a thumbs up, because I appreciate the comments, especially when they come in right when I publish a video. And yesterday, at least the time that the video went public, I shared my, I think it was the reasons I love the Samsung Galaxy S7 Plus, or maybe it was the S7 Plus versus the iPad Pro. I can't remember. One of the Samsung Galaxy Tab videos that I did recently. Someone commented and suggested that they also have an issue with lag and judder in Chrome, or any kind of Chromium-based browser on, well, any platform certainly, but on Android. And they said, and this wouldn't be the first person to tell me, but they said, hey, check out Samsung's internet browser, right? And I'm like, really? Like, I'm using Samsung's hardware. I'm not really a fan of Samsung's software. That said, I tried it, and I became almost an instant fan. There are some caveats, but I am seriously thinking about switching my Android browser for what I've been using for years. You know how much momentum it takes to switch from something that you already like? Something has to be that good. And I had already written off Samsung, and that was my mistake. I wish I would have tried this earlier. Like I said, there are some caveats, but if you use Google Chrome on Android, you need to be paying attention. Whether or not you use a Samsung device, you can still download and install the Samsung Internet Browser on Android, whatever Android device you happen to be using. It's available in the Google Play Store. But I've had Chrome, because obviously it comes with Android. I use Brave by default, and that's specifically on Android because I like its features. Samsung Internet Browser, I believe, can augment or replace or potentially do even better than Brave. Not in every possible way, but here are the reasons why I'm thinking about switching. The number one reason, by far, is even in using Brave on Android, it's still very much Chrome. I look for smoothness, and Samsung's browser is smooth. It is smoother. It is the smoothest browsing experience I've had on Android to date. It's fluid. Whether we're talking about on a Pixel 4 XL or a 90Hz screen, or on a newer gen phone like a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra that runs 120 frames per second, 120 Hz, it's smooth. And it's very smooth. On the Tab S7 Plus, on my Samsung device, on the Pixel, I'm like, wow, this is smooth. And that is like the number one thing that I've been needing in a browser. I don't know what Samsung's doing, but they're doing the right thing. That is really seriously pushing me to switch. I love the fact that at least on a Samsung device, you can add add-ons through the Samsung store, browser extensions that otherwise would not be available. You can also add on an ad blocker if you use the app on a non-Samsung device. It does have the same feature in a Samsung device, so it's got ad blocking. Although I'm not really sold on a lot of the ad blocking available. AdGuard is what I decided to go with. They're kind of questionable. I'm not sure how well they seem to work. I don't know how much or how frequently they're updated, but at least the feature is there, and that's something that I find critical on mobile, if only for a data savings and a fluidity savings. So the add-ons on a Samsung device, I haven't even had a chance to explore half of them, but to even have those types of features available on a device within a browser is something that I hadn't had experienced until that point. I love the fact that the Samsung Internet Browser has a very dark, if not true black mode. Like, it's outstanding. Like, I'm blown away. Like, you may be asking, Chris, why don't you show us? I'm like, well, number one, I don't want you to see my browser history. When I die, if I die, that's like on my tag, it says, please delete my browser history. You know, I don't know his blood type, but we got to get to his browser. But it's immersive. You got to try it for yourself is what I'm saying. Don't just take my word for it. Don't just take a look at a screenshot. Don't take a look at someone screencasting. You have to try this for yourself. It is that good. It is so incredibly immersive and black, and I love black apps. like true dark mode apps, not this gray stuff. But on a Samsung device, you can even set it to hide the status bar as you're scrolling. So you've got a full screen. Like you can, I mean, on the Samsung device, you can also eliminate the nav bar. So it's like a full screen browsing experience. Incredible. You can't do the same thing on a non-Samsung device, but it goes a long way to that. So I appreciate the full black dark mode that Samsung provides in their browser, which Google has yet to do, or Brave, certainly. You can also, and this is a bigger deal for this S7 Plus, always force desktop mode. This is something that I've been wanting for some time. They're baking it into Chrome. It's going to be in a future release, public release. I believe it's currently in the either the beta or the dev channels, forcing Chrome to always do desktop mode, but I think it may be behind a flag. But it's baked in right now in the Samsung browser, which is critical if you're on a tablet screen and you want desktop mode constantly. And that's an issue for me now that I'm using the S7 Plus. Don't really use it so much on the S21 Ultra or on a phone. Still, it's a nice thing that Samsung has been thinking of. I feel that there are better tab management options in the Samsung browser than there are in Chrome, even with flags. You can actually change your view of what the tabs look like when you switch between them. Like you could either have like these chiclet style, you can have like the stack style, or you can have like the tab block style. So, you know, I prefer one style on a smaller screen, and I prefer a different style on a larger screen. And Samsung allows for that level of tweaking, right? Another thing that I love, much like Google has their flags, though none of them really seem to do much good for me, especially when I'm looking for perf stuff. There's also labs that's baked in and easy to get to in the Samsung browser. And one of the labs features, if I can pull this up here, at least on my screen, whether it's changing the start page or whether it is changing how websites specifically go in and are viewed in a way that enforces dark mode, or whether you use Samsung forcing dark mode. So whether the browser itself has, hang on just a second, I need to do this again. Crap. I shouldn't have gone off on a tangent. Arr! Stupid Chris. Sorry, I feel bad. All right, I gotta do this again. I shouldn't have gone off on a tangent. Take two. Second. First. Well, y'all are learning about this. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short, being recorded live as I'm streaming on Twitch. As I'm streaming on Twitch every night at 6 p.m. You can join me and the rest of the community over there tonight if you want. We're always geeking out about one thing or another. And tonight, I wanted to tell you at least 10 reasons why I'm considering switching from my default browser on Android, which I have not switched from in years, to Samsung's internet browser. I'd already written off Samsung in terms of software because, honestly, the Samsunginess of Samsung is just too Samsung-y for me. And I'd heard over time that Samsung's internet browser was actually pretty decent. Didn't really think about it much. And then recently, when I was posting a few of the videos around my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, things I like, things I hate, comparing that to the iPad Pro 11, 5G Pro Premium Platinum, whatever, the recent videos in this channel, someone commented, and I've been replying to pretty much every comment. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'll heart your comment and give it a thumbs up and reply when y'all do that, and suggested that I take a look, if only because one of my complaints about Chrome on Android is it's a lag fest. It is so juddery. It's just not a smooth experience, and no matter which flags I toggle, nothing works. Someone suggested in a comment that I read and replied to check out Samsung's browser. I'm like, fine. I'm already using a Samsung device as a tablet. I'm using it right now as my go-to smartphone. I'll give it a shot. Immediately, I can see the difference. If you're looking for a fluid browser experience on Android, Samsung's internet browser is the one to beat, whether or not you use a Samsung device. So you can use it on a non-Samsung device. Now, there are certain benefits and bonuses if you happen to be using a Samsung device. They've added some other features if you're using Samsung, but even if you're not, you can still get the fluidity on another device. Tested it on the Pixel, it works very well. So right now, I'm using Brave. Brave's the browser I've recommended for Android, if not the desktop, although I'm not happy with the design on the desktop. On Android, it works very well. I appreciate all the features Brave has on Android, minus the Chromium base, which is just juddery. It's just not designed forward. Samsung is using Chromium as a base, but they've got a completely different Chrome, if you will, a completely different wrapper on top of it. And they've made such modifications that I don't want to show you because inevitably, I mean, you'd see my browser history, and that's like the number one thing. If I die, and when I die, like my tag, my medical tag, doesn't say my blood type. It doesn't say anything about resuscitating. It says, please delete my browser history. I'm telling you, you need to download it. Forget about looking at screencasts. Forget about looking at screenshots. Download it and try it. So the fluidity immediately won me over. And then I started to dig in deeper. On a Samsung device, you can add plugins or add-ins, which is nice to extend the browser functionality. I haven't even begun to look at half of those because I don't want to weigh things down with the browser. I just need something simple. It's got ad blocking, at least support for external ad blockers, though the list is not exactly awesome. I'm using AdGuard. I don't know if there's one that's better for Samsung's browser. They're all kind of old and seemingly janky. Not great. But on an external device, you can still use ad blocking or toggle that as an add-in if you're not using a Samsung device, which allows you for more add-ins. So that's a nice little bonus. I love the fact that immediately you are seeing a true, I used to call it AMOLED option. Like, it's black. Blacks are black. It's just black. Forget dark mode being pseudo-dark, this gray. It's just black. And I love that about this app. It's black. Address bar is black. The status bar area is black. It's astounding. Like, the fact that they went that far, settings are black, everything's black. You're just immersed in blackness, and I love that about the app. No other browser comes close. It's very dark, or a true black mode. Another thing that they do, which is nice, is that by default, they have it so that if you love dark mode, all the sites you visit are forced into dark mode, but you can turn that off if you want. And when I found that feature, I did, which was good. Another thing that I like about Samsung's internet browser is that you can set the browser font to be your default system font. So whatever your default system font is can be forced in web pages on the browser. Things may not display correctly because they were designed for other fonts, but I love the Samsung One font. Love, absolutely adore the Samsung One font in everything. It is the best Android font I've ever had a chance to use, and I wish I could get it on system-wide on other devices. That's probably not going to happen. I love the fact that the Samsung Internet Browser it has a fully true immersive mode, as in you're scrolling and you are immersed. You are in the web page. To the point where on a Samsung device, you can choose to hide the status bar. You can't do that on a non-Samsung device, but wow. Like, you are in the web page. Nothing, again, comes close. On the S7 Plus, of course, I'm sometimes, I'm using a larger screen always, but, sometimes I'm running it in desktop or Samsung DeX mode. And so there's sometimes an issue where you can't view the website by default in desktop mode. That's something that is coming in Chrome, currently behind a flag, where you'll be able to force desktop mode on everything on Google Chrome. Certainly on mobile devices you'd want to do that. But it's baked in as a feature right now in the Samsung Internet Browser, which is great. There are a few caveats, by the way, to me maybe not wanting to switch. This is one of those things, not just talking about the ad blockers, not really sure how well they're working, but also, I mean, because they do things to web pages that Brave does not, but also the forcing of the desktop site on mobile reminded me that Samsung's internet browser is a few steps behind the latest release of Chrome. So I hope they kind of speed that up. I also don't know how frequently they're going to update it or how frequently the Samsung Internet Browser is updated. There's a beta version, and I'm thinking about using the beta version, not just for new features, but because of the updated version of Chrome, the underpinnings. Another thing I love about this, another reason why I'm thinking about switching, though, better tab management. And this is something that I crave, because I don't, even toggling flags in Chrome, it's not the same. Design-wise, Chrome is just not there on mobile. It's not. It's certainly not on Android, and absolutely not on iOS. The desktop, I feel that they paid a lot of attention to design. Chrome OS for sure. But, like, Android just doesn't get any love for design. In the Samsung Internet Browser, you can choose, like, at this point, at least 3 tab view options. So if you're tabbing, you can get, like, square thumbnails, which is great, and I love that on the big screen. But you can also do, like, these little chiclet bars if you want, so I like that on the small screen. You can even stack them like the old index card flipping, which I never liked. I don't know how that ever took off. So you can tweak that element right there from within Samsung's internet browser. You don't have to dig very far. They don't have tons of options. The options they have, I feel, are absolutely amazing. The thing that also is winning me over, not just the black toolbars and the status bars and the address bars, but you can customize the toolbar. You can rearrange the options. You can like move things around. You can eliminate things you don't want. You can add things. I'm like, oh my God, this is great. I'm like, I use certain icons all the time. Like I'm always sharing, always. So I wanted to put a share icon right there. Boom, I've got it right there. I mean, it's just, it is the perfect implementation of a feature. Everything that I've run into is I'm not even saying I'm a power user. I didn't think I was a power user, but every feature that I've run into on Samsung's internet browser is nudging me further and further along to switching, which is something I never thought I'd do. I'm kicking myself for not looking at this software before. Like, I've got a lot of feedback for the product managers, certainly. You know me in software, but you know me in software. And if I'm making this recommendation, there's a reason. Fluidity, number one. I gotta underscore that enough time. Customizing the toolbar. Who'd have thought? The replacing of the font, to being able to replace, the system font or use the system font for all the web pages that you've got loaded in, that you might load up. I love Samsung One. Have I said that? Did I say that? I can't remember. I've been gushing about this to anybody who would listen. Because, when it comes to, like, switching browsers or talking about browsers, we all kind of get excited about our top choices. So, I'd be curious to know what other things I might be missing that I'd be interested in knowing about Samsung's browser. And, what the caveats might be. Because, like I said, I don't take this very lightly. People ask me about my default browsers all the time. And I always answer them, like, it depends on the system that I'm using. On Mac OS, I'm using Chrome. On mobile, I had been using Brave, but now I'm considering switching to Samsung Internet Browser. And the same thing with the Tab S7 Plus. The problem is that Samsung doesn't have a desktop internet browser, and its syncing is partial, and it's not everything I need it to be. So, like, inevitably, you're always having a trade-off. You're always making some kind of concession. There's no perfect browser experience anywhere, which is great, because that's where innovation comes in. Oh, I forgot. Windows, I use Edge. Edge, I really like on Windows. I like what they're doing there. But Samsung is ruling the roost on Android. I'm switching. Did you switch? Are you thinking about switching? Are you going to try it right now? Try it right now and get back to me. Like, seriously, that's the comment you got to leave. And then I'll see you tonight on Twitch. And there we go. I got it. Did I get an update on the Samsung 4.0 beta? I disenrolled my device. The beta that I ran, the first beta, it was really laggy, really choppy, and then I saw a review. I can't remember on which website the other day, but it was suggesting that the second 4.0 beta was just as laggy and choppy. I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested in doing that. Not even close to being interested in doing any of that. Is this the one I want? I'm copying over. It's the latest one. Sorry, had to get something to eat. Loyal, do not apologize. You've got nothing to apologize for. I have to eat while on the stream. If I missed any comments, I can scroll back, or you can just let me know. I think you're taking tech lead sarcasm too far. What, me? Or somebody else? Thank you for being on the stream tonight. Excited to do something with you on the stream. Oh, Loyal, I'm serious. Slargy Bart Fasty, dude, try it. Try Samsung Internet Browser. I'm serious. I'm not a huge fan of Samsung, but, like, I mean, I guess I'm becoming a fan of Samsung. It's really weird how that's happening. Like, I'm not just, like, making the switch, but I'm like, this is a big deal. You have Thanksgiving leftovers. Oh, there you go, Loyal. Take them. Yeah, so Loyal, so again, my thinking is, I don't want to impose. I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to back you into a corner, but I mean, you got me thinking, I DM'd this to you, I'm like, you're doing a giveaway, and that's really cool, so it's like, I don't have anything to give away, necessarily, and so I was thinking, if you, I don't know what your plan is, but if I would love to do something, I'd love to do something regular, but hey, if we just do it once, that's fine, it's great, it's better than nothing, but my feeling is, I know that there are a lot of people who follow me who, much like Buana, Hollywood N3D, you know, any other person that got into 3D printing because they saw me doing it. Those are the type of people that I feel, you know, would be that gateway, as opposed to the people who already know 3D printing. They get it, they know it, they understand it. There's a different kind of excitement. There's a difference between audience and community. So I want to be able to expose that audience to this community. Does that make sense? I'm trying to contextualize it here. Just trying to contextualize it a bit. Hey, Orion Spectrum, good to see you as well. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Did I try Windows 11 yet? Yes, I have. In fact, this particular system that's streaming is using Windows 11. The upgrade went seamlessly. I have a dev build on the laptop. This is an Intel NUC PC, 11th gen Core i7 processor, 16 gigs of RAM. It's running OBS just fine. I'm very, very glad that it is. Let me just check some stats. Yep. 0 drop frames on the network, 0.0 frames missed or skipped frames due to rendering lag. It is ample, more than powerful for a lot of the stuff that I need to do. Loyal says this is about expanding the community, right? Then we can introduce people who otherwise don't know anything about 3D printing, can learn something, and get involved. Loyal, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's the type of person that I'm talking about, because those type of people don't tune into 3D printing streams. They don't, because they're not interested. It's like, it's not my thing. I'm not interested. I don't, I've always excelled at getting people excited about things they didn't realize they needed to be excited about, or they were excited about. And 3D printing makes sense. It's just that I'm like, I really don't have a relationship with 3D printing people, much like yourself, to be able to do something like that. And you know, it would be cool to do something and stage something, because I guarantee in scheduling something and teasing it out, my plan would be, at least with one, I don't know how many. If we can do one, that's great. If we can do more than one on a regular basis, that would be even more awesome. Because the idea would be, I would do a top 10 tips for getting started in 3D printing video, right? And then record that video, and, you know, plus a giveaway, right? And then tag that and have that on YouTube, and then tell people, okay, on this night on Twitch, I'm, you know, going to be streaming with Loyal Moses, and we're going to be doing a giveaway. And this is giveaway from anybody from anywhere in the world can qualify for this. So, you know, that's the idea. I mean, I assume we'd be doing something like that. So, yeah. Slargy Bart Fasty says, I have had respect for you. Well, thank you. Especially when it comes to software, dude. Krusty says he's good at getting himself excited about Samsung. Krusty, I'm telling you, the browser's good. Midway PC, my laptop is 3 years old, and the AMD processor is the only hardware that fails the requirements. Yeah, you're not the only one who's running into that issue, but remember, I'm Team Intel. I mean, I'm usually Team Nobody, but I work for Intel. Put my Intel hat on. I am Intel, so I can't speak to it. I don't know anything about it. I say raise a ruckus. Talk to the people who are taking point on it. Talk to Microsoft. Talk to AMD. I don't know. It wasn't something. Talk to Man Cave Hobbies. There you go. Maybe Man Cave Hobbies. Maybe that was your problem with Windows 11. You want a 3D print? How do I go about it, Chris? Oh, Man Cave Hobbies. It's really easy. You just press a button. That's it. Click. Done. Yes, you're 100% on board. Let's do it. Awesome. I can follow up. I don't know if you're still on Discord. I mean, Twitter's good for quick messages back and forth, but maybe not for like full-on chatting. But yeah, we can follow up, because I guarantee a lot of people would be excited about that. A lot of people. A lot. Mark H wants to get into 3D printing. There you go. Used to live in Marion, but now you're in Greenville. I've been to Greenville, I think. Or maybe it was Asheville. We'll promote it, get people to show up and learn, maybe win a printer and expand our community at the same time. See, Lloyd, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like one thing builds on top of another, but they're not mutually exclusive. It's like, you know, if my community was as into 3D printing as yours, I probably wouldn't make the recommendation, because it's kind of like, well, you're already addressing the same community. But knowing a bulk of the people that follow me aren't into it, you know, apart from the people that have tuned in and watched, like it to me, that just adds up. It kind of, you know, spurs on the excitement. Plus, Avaline has a chance. Your desktop's considered too old. Well, so am I. I can't be upgraded. I tried to upgrade myself, but it's not going to happen. You wish Windows 11 indicated what they look for in a CPU rather than going off CPU name. Again, I don't know what's going to be addressed or not addressed. I have no insight. Wombat says, need to drop. Great stream, Chris. Thanks for bringing us over here, Loyal. Wombat, thank you so much for being a part of Loyal's community, and thank you for joining me here in the Play Shop. Hope to see you on a regular basis. I am streaming here live every night at 6 p.m. Pacific. Loyal can never seem to remember that time. Ever. He never remembers it. He always tweets, what time? I need to know. When's Chris streaming again? I keep forgetting. See, I'm like the opposite of Loyal. Not that I'm disloyal, but like, I go small with a lot of my FDM prints. The same one that he's going to be sending. Oh, I cannot wait. Like, you know, if it gets here before Halloween, when I answer the doorbell for trick-or-treaters, I'm going to have that, like, right under my arm. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer the doorbell for trick-or-treaters, because I'll be streaming. Maybe Diana could, like, hold it under her arm or something like that. Sesam missed the time. Oh, boy. Nah, dude, it is an epic print. But you gotta... Now, Loyal, you gotta try... Do you have resin, Loyal? I don't have a resin printer, but... Even at FDM, I did this at 0.1 mm layer height, and it sliced fine. Everything went fine on the Mini. This is 15% the model size. 15%. Like, nothing. It's like maybe a centimeter tall, and it printed great. Just to see it, you gotta try it. Just see it in person. Just see this little cute, diminutive... You do have resin? This would probably work way better at this size in resin. Everything I do points to, Chris, you'd be better off with resin. Like this army dude. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm doing the army dude, Man Cave Hobbies, Heath. This one came out okay, even with supports. So I'm trying one at a larger scale to find the scale that I like. I think this is a 300% scale, not 200. This is a 200 scale. I think I went 300. Time to make dinner. RC Maniac, always a priority. Did I hear correct? You're doing a full-size face helmet. I'm not. Loyal printed out this Skull Trooper. He printed out this, like, huge, full size, or seemingly, like, human head size, and is going to be sending it. It took, like, a full spool of filament. Oh, my God. Like, this didn't take anything. You wish I worked for Amazon. The way they catalog shows on Prime Video is a total mess. Oh, don't get me started on Amazon Prime. Or, I'm sorry, Prime Video. Yeah. Is The Boys out yet? I'm almost all caught up in all my shows again. Almost. The Boys is the next one I think is going to be starting soon that I got to catch up on. 250 is the best size. Is that big? 71 hours to print the Death Trooper. 71? Oh my God, I thought I was going nuts with these I did last night. Well, they were 7 hours, so I ended up doing them overnight. But I did like 15 of the little ones. Boys hasn't come out? Okay. Good. I'm glad, because I think there's a couple of other shows that I need to catch up on before I start watching something else. Oh, Vader time. Read something from Dr. Seuss. I would not print that in a box. I would not print that with a fox. I would not print that here or there. I would not print that anywhere. Not in a car. Not up a tree. Not on your fine china with Earl Grey tea. No boxes, foxes, houses, mouses, husbands or wives. No spouses. Anybody? Did anybody get the reference? Did anybody out there get the reference? Oh, man. No one got the reference, right? Killer Kilroy says, I'm getting an Ender 3v2 tomorrow for my first printer. Hope it's good. I like it for a beginner. Killer Kilroy, I'm not one to necessarily speak to recommendations because I've only had one printer, the Prusa Mini Plus. It is a champ. I've not been disappointed with this printer. It's been awesome. For a noob, it has been perfect. For someone who doesn't like tweaking hardware, it's awesome. I love the Mini Plus. Love, adore it. I could not have made a better choice for myself. Some people love Ender. I didn't have a chance to go that direction for my first printer, so I can't speak to it. All I know is that I've learned that some people have had to do a little more tweaking with their enders than I ever had to do with my Mini Plus. But it worked for them. Dark Toiler said, I got an ender, assemble it, still haven't used it, I'm the worst. Dude! Print out the... Dude, you can do this, Dark Toy Lord. Little helmets. You can do this. This is at 200%. I did have to remove a lot of supports. I'm going to see what happens at 300% with this different sculpt. Come on. Misinformation is a crime against humanity. I don't disagree. Man Cave Hobbies has 3 Ender 3s, 5 Ender 3s. So you have 15? So did I do the math right? 5 Ender 3s is like 15? Hey Marbian, good to see you. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Still appreciate your sub. Appreciate everybody's sub. You wish Amazon would make an Echo Dot that was rechargeable, waterproof, and used in the shower. Midway PC, see, that's the thing. I'm not into those listening devices. I don't know if we have much of a use case for them at all. I don't have. We have one. We just don't have it plugged in. Thank you, Victor Kotka. Is it Kotka? Kotki? Thank you, Victor. Appreciate you joining the Play Shop. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Very, very glad. I know some people love when I talk about tech, so let me again talk tech. Best member of the Bad Batch. Comes with the most tools, and, you know, has a removable helmet. Oops, and a removable backpack. There's what tech looks like. If you wanted to know oops, sorry. Tech looks like that. That's what tech looks like. With or without his backpack. Let's get his backpack back on. Although I've not been very happy with the Bad Batch backpack attachments. He almost looks like Robert Englund, doesn't he? Like Freddy Krueger, yeah. Dark Toy Lord says still has tech on pre-order. Oof. Glad I got my tech. So I've got 3. I've got tech. I've got I don't have Wrecker yet. I have tech. I have Hunter and Crosshair. So Krusty 3D has consumed his dinner. I assume, like, do you, like, blob over it? Like, it's there, and then you just kind of consume it. You envelop your dinner? Like, it is now a part of Krusty. Do you do that with tacos? Yeah, see, exactly. Loyal. He knows what's up. He knows the score. He absorbs it. Think about it. For all the times you've heard Krusty talking about eating tacos on Tuesday, how many times have you actually seen him do it? See, I'm brave. I eat my food in front of people, in front of the stream, because I'm more direct with my food eating. You know, Krusty doesn't do it, and the reason why, because he doesn't really stream, but he just envelops. He just it's consumed that way. Taco absorption is a thing. Well, if you're doing it right, Loyal. If you're doing it right, because there are some people that just can't. They can't taco. And the problem is, you know, when you try to get them into therapy, they don't like to talk about it. Come on! Come on. Really? Nothing. I told a dad joke. I told people that, you know, I said that people who don't know how to eat tacos, they can't get help because they never like to talk about it. She laughed. Ask mommy, hey mommy, do you want to eat Mexican food? And she say, yeah. And say, do you want to taco about it? She did it. She delivered it. She delivered it better than I did. Did she laugh? You delivered it pretty well. I'm impressed. Leave me hanging. Found this under the... You have one of these, right? In your room? You have one of those. Not funny? Well, big fan. I don't exactly turn to you as the arbiter of humor. Sorry, it's just not... I'll turn to you on announcements, though. You're great at giving me announcements.
You're so
She laughed. Guess that's why they call them dad jokes. Exactly, Marvian. I am warm. Kilroy says, I'm buying it used. Can I have your opinion buying one used and some things to look for and what printer you're using? Killer Kilroy, I don't know if I can speak to that. Krusty might be a better person to talk to about that. Maybe some other 3D printer people who are here. Yeah.
Can you turn into a vampire?
I cannot. It's not what I do. I cannot. Oh, I see. Oh! Oh, my neck! Oh! Oh, my neck! My neck hurts! Oh! I want to suck your taco!
Blah, blah, blah.
La 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 la! I look more like an orc than I do a vampire. Ashmo9, don't get me started. Pez Liz, no, I did not. Killer Kilroy, hey, so I don't want to lose your comment. Krusty, what would you say to Killer Kilroy about buying a 3D printer used? Things that they've got to look out for. I mean, because it may have a great degree of wear and tear. There's probably a reason they're selling it. There's probably a reason they're getting rid of it.
How do you do it?
Okay, this is how we do. Okay, I will do it that way next time. Yeah, I've seen part of it.
What?
Hotel Transylvania. Yeah, that's what I'm
That's a
saying.
very
That's what I'm
good
saying.
movie.
You don't say blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
What is wrong with
Well,
you?
okay, so New Future Tech 3D. The scenario is that he's bought a printer used, and the only thing that I can think of is just make sure that. Oh man, the problem is that hang on, honey. There are so many parts that may need to be replaced that are not going to give you prime results. That unless someone who is experienced with the Ender, you may run into problems that only... I mean, they may have said it was hardly used, but I don't know. Man Cave Hobbies, what would you say about a used Ender printer? Because Man Cave Hobbies has got a few. What would you say about used? He wants $225 for it. It's local, and we are trading a Nintendo Switch for printer. Never? Man Cave Hobbies says never. Are you... Okay, so Killer Kilroy, if you're not going through... If you haven't actually done the deal... I would just be very careful about it because 3D printers can be temperamental. Like one piece is off and everything gets blown out. And honestly, I mean, if you were okay, so I'm biased. If you were to ask, hey Chris, I want to get into 3D printing. What should I get? People ask me all the time. They ultimately usually go with something that's the cheapest. The problem is, cheapest doesn't always mean best, especially for a first user experience. My feeling, based upon everything that I've learned and researched and everything that I've experienced, is I would still push people to a Prusa Mini Plus before I pushed them anywhere else. That's me. I'm biased. What? Yes? Sorry.
Sometimes that's my favorite.
Oh, okay. Good to know. We'll have to watch the new one when it comes out. There's another new movie, though, that's out. There's a few new movies that I don't think you've seen yet. A few cartoon movies that you haven't seen yet.
Dad,
What? I haven't had a chance to...
it's because there's this funny part where, like spoilers.
You what?
You like spoilers?
Yeah, don't give me spoilers. I don't like spoilers. Hang on, honey. Oh, Muppets Haunted Mansion. That was it, Liz. Muppets got a new Haunted Mansion movie. A Halloween Muppets movie. Yeah, maybe we can watch it tonight.
Yeah.
You can watch it tonight? Yeah? Because I haven't seen it yet. All right, good deal. We'll read our book and we'll read and then watch the Muppet movie. So hang on, I want to get back here. Oh, thank you, Kilroy, for the stretch. Okay, we all stretched here. So I don't know if you're paying attention to the comments here, but Man Cave Hobbies suggests never get a used 3D printer. They cheap new killer. I'm not sure how that translates, Man Cave. Krusty 3D notes a new Ender is $169 to $199, has less than a $25 resale value. So yeah, you may not be getting a good deal. You can buy a brand new Ender for 125 pounds. Cat farts and Muppets. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. Dude says if you're tinkering and you're getting to fiddle with, it's used okay, but if you're going to get it because you want to print, I would not recommend getting used. See, that's my inclination is I would not I wouldn't do it. Like, when I pass this printer on to my brother, because he doesn't have a printer, and I'd like him to get into 3D printing, I would replace it. My plan, I got this as a review unit. My plan would be to get whichever Prusa Mini that Prusa makes next, like the Prusa Mini 2, or the Prusa Mini Plus Plus, or whatever the hell it is. And then this is going to get replaced with the new whatever that is, whenever that is. And then this would go to my brother Adam, but it would be set and staged such that everything was good and viable for him to at least pick up and just go where he needed to go. So, you know, you got to know who you're getting it from. You got to know the value of it. And 3D printers, I'm telling you, to begin with, they're very temperamental. Very. All the more reason to get a printer that's not temperamental to begin with. Yeah, I'm not sure I would make that recommendation. I'm not sure anybody would necessarily make that recommendation if they are in the 3D printing community. In the printing world, always buy new. I tend not to disagree. Like I said, because I know the temperamental nature. Oh, crap. Cheap printers are good, but generally require some amount of tinkering. So, see, then it depends. Like, if you love to tinker, then you might be okay with it. It would be an uphill battle. It would be a very extensive project, but it is possible to do. So you just got to decide what you want to do with it. You feel me? Dew says, I had three printers before I got a Prusa Mini, and having gone that route, always recommend the Prusa now for a good first-time user experience. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like the Prusa Mini has been a champ. An absolute champ in terms of, like, what it is that elbow cam, from what I've needed in a printer. It's done it's I'm not going to say exceeded expectations, but I'm saying, I will say that it's met expectations. It's easily met my expectations. Oh, I don't have my... What happened to my... Where's my... The Orabesh? Oh, I took it out. Oops. Geeking out. There we go. Star Wars. Geeking out. I don't have a countdown timer. I haven't had a countdown timer for a while, but... sorry. The print is more exciting than me. Dark Toiler notes, I like the look of that Focus. The what? I've never even heard of that. Only because it's pretty much all assembled. One of the reasons I've not printed on my Ender is because I'm scared it effed up something during assembly. Yeah, Dark Toiler, I feel you on that. But I'm telling you, the Prusa. I'm telling you. I'm a big Prusa shill, I guess. Prusa. I gotta get used to Prusa, just like it's Budapest. You must have over 1,000 hours on that printer. How do I find out? Is there something in the menu somewhere? Can I go into the menu without ruining the print? Oh man, this is an epic amount of support. The Focus is what Loyal gave away tonight. Oh, okay. I saw it, and I'm like, okay. See, I'm not... That's the thing, is like... When it comes to hardware, I'm not as interested in getting all the things. I just want one thing that works well. Hey, Colin Reed, good to see you again. I'm always happy when people follow on Twitch. And don't just follow, but come back more than once. Because sometimes we get them active for like one night, and then they disappear forever. And then we never hear from them again. I'm serious. The death knell, here's what happens. People will come in and say, oh my god, I remember you from Tech TV. I'm like, great. I do this every night at 6 p.m. and then we never hear from them again. Ever. It never fails. Never fails. Someone comes in and says Tech TV, we're never going to hear from them again. I don't make up the rules. It's just the way it is. I don't make these things up. I make up other things. Not that. Oh, my friend, Oh, my friend is asking if I have any dupes of red or green retros. For the Stormtroopers. I don't think I do. I've got a dupe yellow. Or no, there was a dupe yellow. I didn't look today. Did they have any more? I don't know if they have any more. Ow. Damn, Chris, I was hooked on you 20 years ago. Well, I know! Man Cave. Stephen Poole's still here, too. That's awesome. Used to watch the vlogs and some YouTube clips. Awesome. You wonder if 3D printing will eventually be used for medical cases? It is. It's used that way now. Dental crowns and severed limbs, can't talk about those extremes, but they're used now. Don't let it get to your head, but I arrived here on a raid, and this is my all-time favorite stream. Dude, I know, you came in from a Toy Galaxy. Like, I love watching that stream. There are certain, like, if you're like a toy streamer, like, I just love watching those streams. There's certain streams that I'm like, I mean, the Lego stuff is fun, but, like, the toy things I really get into. I guess Lego bricks are toys. You're a fan of the old screensavers? Call for help in Tech TV. Oh. Well, you know, I have been doing my best to get back into the tech swing of things. Today, I wound up doing a Twitter tech time. So I opened Twitter, did a Twitter space, and then just started geeking out. So I may be using Twitter spaces more and more. So maybe every day even. Like tomorrow, I may end up talking about the Samsung internet browser. That people told me about, but I just did not believe. Dews says, printers are like any other production machine, though. They need regular maintenance and upkeep adjustment. There's no printer that is as easy to use as a microwave. Yet. That's the thing I need to be waiting for. Whoa, what is this thing? It is a larger version of this. Well, this is a different model, but there's a series of the Clone Troopers styled like the Command figures. This is printed at 200%. What I'm printing now is a different clone sculpt at 300% to see if I like it. Because then the idea would be that I'm going to have a whole clone army in green army men, but not in this scale. This was I mean, it was a fine size. But I feel like I needed something a little larger than this. Because I already have Command figures, and those look really nice. But I thought, well, maybe something a little bigger would be pretty cool. So that's what I went with. Amish Ace. And by the way, shout out to Amish Ace. Shout out Amish Ace. Give him a follow, especially if you love Lego bricks and Star Wars. Midwave PC says Tech TV and call for help forever. Yeah, you can do those emotes. Tech TV and then Perillo call for help. Those are like tier 3 emotes, because otherwise my stream would get spammed by them. So they're locked away. Those are for like those are like the fans. You're all the fans, but like those are like super locked away. For like you gotta know the handshake that anybody can do. Anybody can shake that hand. Gonna go ahead and check on YouTube comments, see if any have come in over the course of this broadcast. It is possible. Next TLDR will be published tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Yes, we got 4 new comments. Give me a second. Someone commented on my iOS 7 review and says, and here we are in 2021 and the problems are still relevant. Crazy. What do we got here? Thank you for following Darian1. Welcome to the Play Shop. Glad to have you here. Welcome aboard. Chris asks Killer one more time, what printer are you using right now? I'm terribly sorry, I have memory issues. No worries. It is a Prusa Mini Plus. Oh, you've got that's a lot of supports. Man Cave Hobbies, I can't slice tree supports here. If you could help me do it at what is this, 300% these models? If you can do it at 300% and slice them out as objects, I could print them with your supports. But I did it, like I said, these are at 300. I'm trying 300%, and I think the 300% is going to be the right size for me. Darian says He's pretty sure he watched me on a tech TV show. I don't know. Tech TV, is that familiar? I'm on YouTube. Has anybody else heard of Tech TV? It sounds vaguely familiar. I'm on YouTube. I'm posting tech videos there. Is that what you mean? Do you watch tech videos on your TV? Is that I'm not sure. Is that Darian? We're playing with you. I'm playing with you. Yes. Welcome to the Play Shop. I'm live streaming here every night at 6 p.m. So it's kind of like Call for Help, kind of like Tech TV. I'm a one-man band, and I have no musical ability whatsoever. KDE Mello 644. Sounds very Linuxy. KDE 644. 644 sounds like permissions. And KDE, of course, the desktop environment. I could be completely wrong. That's the one. You missed that show. Nothing to miss. I'm right here. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. The irony is I never had Tech TV on my cable network. They didn't have it. So I got the job because of everything I was doing on Locker Gnome. Plus, I was pretty decent in front of the camera. Ooh, cool. One of my TubeBuddy A/B tests completed. This is kind of exciting. I'm going to have to do this. Yeah, later. I'm not dead yet. I'm not quite dead. Gmail. I gotta get, sorry. I need to start replying to those comments, too. Oh, come on. Test is complete. Based on click-through rate, original version. Interesting. Oh, love this. This is so awesome. The A/B tests on TubeBuddy are absolutely outstanding. Oh my god, I swear I'm in love with TubeBuddy. Outstanding. If you're not familiar with TubeBuddy, if you're a YouTuber, I'm not a YouTuber, but if you're on YouTube and you upload to YouTube, you need to get TubeBuddy. It's good. It is solid. And they've got a 20% off this month, too. For TubeBuddy. You're nearly 50 now. Memories of yourself and Leo. Fragmented section of your brain. Well, I am fragmented, so you're good. I'm almost there. I'm 48. So we're right up there in age. But, you know, here I am. Still plugging away. Still plugged in. Still doing the thing. Barely, but I'm still moving. You're 55, Man Cave, and you don't sound a day over 50. And here I am with all these little cute Stormtrooper trinkets. I'm serious. I do not know what I want to do with these. Like, I love printing out these little things and then not knowing what I'm going to do. Loyal just turned 21. Yeah, right. In hamster years, maybe. I don't know what a hamster year is. But the cool thing is, look at the level of detail. You can even see the teeth in something this small. Even the stringing, because I had a massive amount of stringing. That's one thing I've yet to really deal with is the retraction. I probably should start playing with it, but, you know, even the stringing, what's cool about the stringing on these little things is that it looks like, yeah, hair, but it looks like spider webs, cobwebs. So it gives them an even creepier look. The only problem that I had with these is specifically the bottom. Like where it was attached to the plate, right? The first layer. Got a little chewy back there. And I tried, you know, I did this a couple of different ways so that it would minimize the amount of supports or just keep it on the bottom. I mean, there's probably a way to tweak that, but I don't know. I got my helmets. They sit there, and as they sit there, you can't tell what's on the bottom. You're trying to watch the Bills and Chiefs games, severe thunderstorm delay. Oof. Yeah, I'm the only one who doesn't watch sports. Star Wars is my sport. That's what I prefer. That's my sport. Sell them on Etsy. I don't think I have the license. I don't think I have the ability to do that. Yeah, every designer has their own license for it. So I would have to, in order to do something like that, you'd basically have to get permission and the license. And then some people do that. Some people, like Buana, does that. I'm not sure. You watch sports, Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso does not count as a sport. Oh, the next thing I want to watch too, Squid Game. Everyone's talking about Squid Game. I'm like, all right, everyone's talking about it. I gotta know. I gotta know. That's how I start watching things, when other people are doing it. Seriously, peer pressure. If enough people are talking about something, I'm like, I have to watch it. I have to watch it. Got no choice. That would make football more exciting, give them lightsabers, have the quarterback throw thermal detonators. That's what I'm saying. Darian won, exactly. Midwave PC, thank you so much for the posture check. I am, however, sitting as straight as I possibly can. If I sit any more straight, my spine will shoot straight out of my ass. Not cool. You don't want to be around when that happens. It ain't fun. You lost today in your local sports ball. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Fucho. Oh, JSC's. Oh, give me a stretch. Oh, man, you're getting my ears to bob. You have a donkey? I do. I do have a donkey. The donkey's name is Liz. That's right, I named my donkey Liz. Started watching the NFL since COVID. Yeah, I'm just not into it. I've tried to get into sports. I've tried over and over again. I'm like, I can enjoy it in brief bursts. You just celebrated the 27th anniversary of your 21st birthday. That's impressive, Krusty. That's double awesome. For whatever it's worth, speaking of double, this print is not quite 50%, still 42%. It's a lot of it is because of the supports that it's laying for the guy who's running it. It needs the supports. Chris's family loves sports, indeed. Thank you. Happy New Year. For real? Happy New Year? Okay, I think Fucho's too excited. You know, I think you're planning ahead a little too far, buddy. That's... Okay, well, you want to slap the sticker? Be your... why do I have a naked cherub on me? Why do I have a naked cherub on? I'm blowing on the naked cherub to blow him off. Can someone please remove the naked cherub from me here? That'd be appreciated. Very appreciated.
Paku Bunny.
And now I've got a bunny right next to me. It's great. Some people have a conscience on their shoulder. I have a bunny popping out of an egg. That's what I have. And now I've got a circle sticker coming out of my face. And love. You're just running through all the holidays right now, aren't you? Future the Clown. Oh, Fucho and Liz. Now you got Liz in on the act. Great. Oh, you thought it was a posture behind checked. No, not quite. I thought I missed it. I may have missed a comment. You nodded off, and that print is taking a really long time. This print is going to take a while. This is not the longest print I've done, but I hope it's the scale that I like. Okay, can I move now? Are there no more stickers? Thank God. Dang stickers. I gotta thank Loyal for the stickers, though. Stickers are almost as much fun as the sound effects. Because I went to Loyal stream and they was doing the stickers thing. Well, that's really cool. And then we did a live tech support with the sticker, the developer who made the stickers thing. There's so many Twitch things that I would love to have created. Twitch features that don't exist cool that would help story, creators. Bro. Yeah, it is a cool story, bro. Right on top of my head. I'm wearing my cool story, bro hat. And now Loyal is on my pecs. I'm stuck on Loyal. Loyal is stuck on me. Thank you, big fan. Let me see here. Gonna take a look at who this comedian Viet is.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream.
Yeah, but they're not streaming right now. Looks like they're crafting, though, when they are streaming. You celebrated your 27th birthday, or 27th anniversary of your 26th birthday last month. Well, congratulations. Glad you made it this far in life. Oh, it's on my boob? Loyal's on my boob? Not anymore. Hey, he started it. He seriously, literally, he started it. If it wasn't for him, I would not have known about stickers. And then he linked off to that that picture of him on a Kobe stream.
Got him!
What was that? Got him? That's Gwyn? Oh, sorry. Yeah, you do. You got me. You got me. Way to go, Fucho. You got me, buddy. You got me. You and you alone. Okay, I need to reply to those YouTube comments. Totally forgot. Totally spaced. Got a new comment on oh, hang on. No, you never... Joey says, no, you really never left YouTube. You just decided to follow your passions. It was great to see you return, focusing on mobile tech. As much passion as you had in the early days of YouTube. Cannot wait. Future options on future devices. Appreciate that. Not keeping myself to one aspect of tech or another, though. Streaming live on there every night and looking at doing YouTube live every week, every Saturday morning.
Meteor Fallen just subscribed.
Hoping to see YouTube hoping add more value to. There we go. Joey was happy to see me return. Uziel comments and says, oh wait, hang on. Hype Train. Hype Train started? How the hell did the Hype Train start? Oh, Meteor of Fallen subscribed with Prime. Thank you for using your Amazon Prime subscription on me. If you have Amazon Prime, you should use it on some creator. We do have a Hype Train at level 1 at 84%. Boy, that was a big one. Orionyav? Ra? I gotta learn how y'all get these usernames. Thank you for joining the Play Shop. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. Oh, the stickers. The stickers probably helped as well. True. Welcome to the Play Shop. I'm 3D printing a, not droid, a clone trooper in green to have an army of clone troopers. I'm also replying to the latest comments here on YouTube because I uploaded a different tech video every day. Recorded one live earlier, as I do every night here on Twitch. So welcome. Don't know what you came here for, but happy to provide a little bit of entertainment, a little bit of interactivity. Uziel in the tablet comparison from today said on YouTube, "Love your expression at the end after you mentioned the S Pen, like you were disgusted at Apple for not including it." Well, it's just one more bonus. Michael Harold said, the S7 Plus is a nice tablet. It satisfies my use case perfectly. I'm looking forward to the next generation and hoping they add more RAM. Yes! I hope so too. I love the iPad Pro for me. Definitely for you. Thank you, Liz, for that comment. What is this? Oh, cool. There's an alert. You reminded me something that I needed to check. Oh, I needed to check the page for this to see if... I don't think this one got picked up on Reddit like the photo comparison tool, which is unfortunate. Yeah, 2 likes on YouTube, no upvotes, really. But it's okay. Not losing any sleep. Not gonna cry about it. Look at all these... Wait, the sticker... Did I see... Did the stickers come in and disappear so quickly? You're trying to subscribe to you with your Prime account. It says it's unavailable right now. Midway PC, you can only do 1 a month. So it's possible you may have subbed to somebody else, which is totally fine. Like, give it to somebody. Give it to anybody. Like, I'm just grateful that, you know, when I, you know, become that person. Very grateful. Still got I can't believe the hype train kicked off, but 94%. Level 1, not quite out of the
Show
station,
me
with 2 minutes
what
left to
you
go.
got.
I didn't get a lot today. I got a Black Series Bounty Hunter, Aura Singh. First time in the Black Series. Her rifle is really friggin' unwieldy, though. Like, really friggin' unwieldy. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get it. Like, she's got... The problem is it doesn't...
No more 3
This
cheer
is
decks
not-
100. Choo choo.
Choo-choo indeed, choo-choo. No more 3, thank you so much for the cheer. Oh, level 1's complete. Does that mean I gotta go get Emperor Palpatine? Emperor Paw Patrol? The problem with fixing the rifle behind her is that it's seemingly just as friggin' problematic. Dang it. I'm gonna have to fiddle with this later. Once I set it up, I'm gonna be good. Time for
Faceless
Palpy.
cheered
Fine,
X
fair
100.
enough. Give me a
Time
second.
for Palpy.
Alright, Palp, you're on
Show
stage.
us what he's got.
Hello, my pitiful friends. I apologize for being slightly late. Some moron turned this inside out. Probably the moron who took it off. But I am here now. Rest assured that this hype train is good. So good, it's going to bring you into Monday. Because Monday's coming. Monday's tomorrow, my favorite day of the week. Because everyone hates it, and I love things that everybody hates. It's what I do. Let's go ahead and turn something on that we don't always turn on, but we can do it now. There we go, since we're in the middle of the hype train. Yes? What? Well, okay. Why does the button not work? Is there a switch? Where'd the switch go? What is it? Is the battery off?
Faceless cheered X 100. Palpy.
battery-
Wish
the
Canadians a
battery's
happy
fixed.
Thanksgiving. Turnip, beets,
My
and Brussels
Darksaber's not
sprouts for
working.
you.
Thank you, Liz. I've got the Darksaber.
I'm not gonna cut myself because my lightsaber doesn't cut.
Wait,
Only on other people it cuts, but not on me. It's a back scratcher.
I'm gonna have to see why whether we have batteries or they need to be replaced. Because apparently, this is not working.
Hey,
Doesn't work.
we'll just move on to the fighting part.
Alright, let's move on to the fighting part. Here we go. I have the Darksaber. Ow, you just, ow. That's my leg. No, ow. That's my arm. Wait, there's a cat in here.
Can
There's a-
anyone see you?
Yes, everyone can see me, and I can see them.
Well, actually, I can't really see you because you're really dark.
I'm very, ow. Oh, that was my head. You almost sliced off my head. You almost lopped it off.
I cut off your
I better
leg.
be careful over here, because I'm going
I
to
got
damage
your leg.
something.
I got your leg.
No, I'm crossing my leg. Ow! It's merely a flesh wound. It's a flesh wound. I'm trying to get you. Yes, no. Maybe? Is it going to back? What's so funny? We are battling to the death. I will get you. Stab, 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 stab. Where are you? Where are you? I can't see you. Come on. Come on. I lost my... Where's my Darksaber? I need batteries here.
What kind of battery do you need?
I don't know, because I haven't taken it apart. I'll have to do this after the stream. Then I will find out. I will discover what is happening.
Stab!
What's
Stab!
name? Stab, stop.
Stab.
I'm gonna stab you. Here I go. Stabby, stab. I'm stabbing in the dark. It's going to happen.
You're not even stabbing me.
I know, because you're getting too far. Ow, ow. Okay, this is not fair.
I'm right here, Dad.
I can't see you. There. I can't get you because I'm sitting in my chair. Come on. Come on. You can do it. All right, everybody. Thank you for participating in this hype train.
Don't work on me.
I know they don't. I'm going to go melt back into the Force and figure out what the hell's on with this. Are you vacuuming? What are you doing? Here. Come over there. All right, let's turn off the hype. Boop, boop. The hype was happening. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for helping us get out of the station. Easy. Points. Not in the face. That's cool. It's very cool. Yeah, I gotta find out whether or not... I think the batteries... They're either dead or they were taken out or something like that. Who do we have tonight? Ryan56K, I think he's crafting a dog. Oh. Oh no, he's about to raid. He's about to raid somebody else. Oh, hang on. He's gonna raid me. Ah, we're about to get raided. We're about to get raided. Like, seriously, I no, hang on. We are about to get raided by him. I jumped over there. I'm like, wait, what? This is funny. This is funny. Yes, seriously. He's about to raid with 41 people, and he raided. Oh my god, I can't believe this. This is so funny. Ryan. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Play Shop. My name is Christopher Ryan. First of all, I believe I caught your tweet. You were doing a dog today, some kind of dog. Didn't have a chance to tune in, unfortunately, but I hope that went well. So the funny thing is, even I was starting to think, who am I going to raid tonight? And I thought, what about Ryan? I was seriously this close, and I look over, I'm like, oh, it looks like he's about to raid somebody else. And then I looked who you were raiding, and you were going to raid me, which is hilarious. So wait, so let me get this straight. You cut a dog into a gemstone?
Wait, Dad?
Like how? What?
What was funny?
Well, it was funny because he was going to raid me, or he's raided me, and I was going to raid him. So we were going to raid each other like at the same time. Seriously, it would have been hilarious. So everybody who's joining with Ryan's community, I am also into making and crafting, but not the same level. I like 3D printing Star Wars stuff because I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. This is not a gem. This is just a tiny Stormtrooper skull helmet. I printed out several of these.
I want those little rocks that you crush.
A geode. So we'll get you a geode. I also talk tech.
I want to do. I want to get it.
Honey, I will. I talk tech. Like the Bad Batch figure I have here. Okay, honey. All right. We've established that now. All right, thank you. Cool. All right, I'm gonna continue to talk over here. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Good. You faceted a silhouette of a dog's head onto a piece of quartz. Way more skill than I have. Like far more skill than I have. So yes, I love just chatting, and I'm mostly just chatting and interacting, geeking out about one thing or another, talking about what's on my radar. Star Wars is usually a part of the conversation, especially when little Darth Vader comes along. They are weak. They're very, very weak. Thank you, Vibwant and Reagan, for following. Welcome to the Play Shop. Not sure if you came in with the raid, but you are welcome aboard. I'm 3D printing something different every night. They are very weak. It's good. I probably need more popcorn. Popcorn will strengthen me up. Need popcorn for when we watch the Muppet Haunted Mansion tonight. That's what's going to be happening after my stream, because I'm a huge fan of the Muppets. Grew up with the Muppets. Many of us did, at least. My age range. I'm close to 50. We were having this talk about age earlier, and I'm that old. You're doing popcorn in a movie? Oh, which one are you going? Wait, are you trying to breathe? Here, put it on. Put it on. No, I put it on for Vader times. Wait. So you got to make sure it turns off. You good? All right.
But we never get rated.
We do get... What are you talking about? We've been rated twice. Loyal rated us?
Vader.
Oh, Vader time.
Vader.
Yes.
Why?
Well, the people have to redeem it. In the house. Ooh, wind chill is about 25. Yikes, that's cold. Great age, put her in carbonite. Yes, I know. I hear you. I have a version of me in carbonite. Someone modeled it a while ago. It's really fun. You're going to clean up, tend to your pregnant wife. Ryan, do your thing. That's your priority. Totally understand what it's like after a stream. What? Yeah, it's over on Jabba's Palace. No problem, Ryan. Thank you for your support. I now owe you one. I owe you a raid. So that will be coming at some point in the near future. Ryan is someone you absolutely need to follow. It's up. It should be. We're Han Solo. It's not Han Solo. That's me. That's me. Thank you, Tumtillion. Thank you for following. Isn't it? Is that me? Hang on. I think that's me. That's not Han Solo. Yeah, that's me. I 3D printed this. It's me. That's my face as Han Solo. It's barely a face.
It's not you.
Yeah, it is. I'm not wearing my glasses. That's me. Trust me. That's my face. I know because I saw the model. That's me. It's styled like the vintage Star Wars Han Solo figure. So it's like it's the closest thing that I can have to my own Star Wars figure. But Ryan, thank you and congratulations if I didn't say that for the pregnancy. That's awesome. His wife is pregnant. Honey, it happens. I don't know. We had to be surprised or shocked. Yeah, who is it?
Tech.
Very good. From the Bad Batch. And who's this? Exactly. Who is it? Keep guessing. Keep guessing. We were looking for Aura Singh. Aura Singh. Easy. Thank you for following. I is Tim. Welcome to the Play Shop. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I have many favorites. Whatever I need for the task.
What are
That's
your
my
guys'
favorite
color?
All right. Well, now Jedi's asking, so y'all got to answer. Right now, my favorite color is this army green that I'm printing because I'm printing a whole series of
I don't have the
not Chrome Troopers.
Okay,
Clone Troopers.
Did they see it yet?
What?
Did they see it?
They saw that.
No, did they say it in the comments?
Oh, did they say it in the comments? Let's find out. Thank you for the subscription to Ryan56K. Oh, did someone give you a subscription?
But what's your favorite color?
For following?
I need to know.
I guess Jedi needs to know. All right, there's Vibwant's favorite color. Vibwant? Not sure how to say usernames yet. One says pink. Ashmo9 says clear. Bleed Fuel says orange. So you must love the Prusa Mini because it's all about orange. One says pink. Vibwant says pink.
Okay, we'll do
Liz says periwinkle. Okay, we're doing pink, I guess. Black and gray. I'm with you, Darian.
black.
I tend to be like neutral.
Wait, we don't have black and gray.
Well, yeah, we don't have black and gray, so go with pink because we have pink. Which one's what one?
Is there
The strobe? Oh yes. Yeah, hang on. Let's turn on the lights though, and then we press. I think it's. No, that flashes. This is strobe. Yeah, I don't think it does it the same way. I think you have to strobe, because then they change colors. Looks like I need to change the batteries on those too.
Which one?
These are very Christmas-like.
Okay.
Pink,
Everybody.
ochre, green, forest green. Hazmat says
Yeah.
green.
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 Yeah,
Green. I need to recharge those batteries too.
And tell someone else and tell them. and
Eggshell. Ekru. Mother of Pearl.
And tell if someone else says it, then change the color that they say.
Oh, okay.
Is there any more?
White.
White. We do have white.
Taupe.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Tell me if there's more.
Nope, there's no more. Everyone ran through all the colors in the rainbow now. We're colored out. We've made it to the end of the rainbow.
But no, but there's green. There's violet.
Oh, violet. They'll do violet and stuff then. Prussian blue. Blue.
Blue.
The batteries are very low, hon. I need to recharge them tonight. Olive drab. Olive. Green. This is actually kind of an olive drab color, the green that I'm printing with right now. So there we go. Moss green. Well, we're already on green. We can't really get any more green than this. We've got a limited amount of color that we can use. Yeah, we have a lot of shades, but the shades are very subtle and they don't really show up in these, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish there was more of a range, but you know, they've worked since I needed the lights for the live stream, they work. No, we do not, Darian.
What?
Ashmo9, thank you for dropping and dropping by.
Do we eat dogs?
Do we eat dogs? No, we do not. We're vegan.
Was that what it said?
No, that was Jesse. That was the dog from Printed Solid.
What did it say?
Nothing. Said they're dropping dogs. Thank you, Bleed Fuel, for the chair. 17 bits. Very appreciated. Be careful. Oh, I didn't put your hand on mine. Put your hand on my teeth. Great. Just what I needed. So there's no way this this clone trooper that I'm printing now is gonna finish tonight. It's a scaled up version of this. This is almost command scale, a little taller than command scale. I'll still keep it. It's pretty cool. But ultimately, I want to make a series of these clone troopers. So for the next little while, I'm going to be using this filament and printing out a series of clone troopers at 300%. I think that's the scale. So that way they're the same scale, large or larger, tall and taller. But you know, hey, if I'm gonna print, you know, this kind of stuff, I want them to be a little bigger, because otherwise I don't think they would work as well. Because it's little green army people, my little green clone army. They won't turn out perfect, but they'll work well enough. They're completely epic. I totally agree. Bleed fuel, yes. Support removal is probably going to prove to be a nightmare on all of them. There's not much I can do about that. My slicer doesn't support tree supports, which is unfortunate, because I think that would save me a hell of a lot of filament. And, you know, I want to make sure, you know, bridging and everything works fine. So I just assume go overboard on the filament, because I've got like a giant bag of excess filament that is waiting to be melted down into Star Wars objects. Krusty showed off his bricks in Loyal Moses' stream last night, but, you know, I prefer these types of meltdowns. There's the Vader. I sprayed it with a glow-in-the-dark paint, but then the backs always look awesome. So I appreciate the smaller Star Wars-y things. What I don't appreciate is dropping that on my laptop. It's never fun when that happens. Tonight, not last night. What? Did I say last night? I'm sorry, I meant to say tonight. Thank you for following Thomas Mazzatelli. Welcome to the play shop. I've got a vampire in here, apparently.
I'm trying to bit on that.
I know, I don't need to be bit. You already bit me earlier. I don't need to be bitten twice. That undoes everything. Grab the Prusa Slicer 2.4 beta and use close supports. Okay, I can do that, Krusty. Close supports? I don't even know what that is. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. You think you're gonna have to rename the channel? She has clearly taken center stage. I know. It always happens.
You have like the night thingy?
What? Ow.
Like you have the night?
Mouse guard.
Mouse guard.
Yeah. Not the same as mouse guard. Yeah.
Guard.
Yeah.
Guard.
Ah.
Guard.
Ah. Ah. People are always, oh, I missed the vlogs. I'm like, here you go. You bricked your laptop. What did you do? Stendhal, they bricked their laptop. That's horrible. 3D printing is not complicated at all. Researchers 3D printing run fast. It's not that complicated. Prusa Slicer 2.4 beta. That's my nipple. My pec. My pec. 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 Still my pec. Yes, that's my underpec. Pec.
What's the nipple?
My nipple, the little things that, you know, are the ends of the pecs. Yeah, everyone has nipples. Yeah, mommy has nipples, trust me. What do you mean mommy doesn't? Mommy has nipples?
She doesn't.
Well, that just became a clip. Okay, thank you, Jedi, for that clip. It's been a while since we had a clip. I was not expecting the conversation to go this way.
What?
Nothing. I'm staging it so that people will listen to the video. Yeah, that's now a meme. Oh yeah. Yeah. I do not need to see any photoshops. I think we can live without the photoshops. Give me a second. Oh, that's the cord from the... You just spat your coffee out? Sorry about that, Man Cave Hobbies. He spat his coffee out. But no, he was just... He was... What we were just talking about. About whether or not mommy had one thing or another. Stendhal says it was a non-UFI Terabo Acer thing. I was unlocked to accept UFI. Yeah, dude, that's way too much for me. Careful with... This is definitely delicate. This is not... It's a bust. And it ain't cheap. It's very expensive. The reason why I'm not going to touch it is sitting there is because I don't want anybody to touch it. You can milk just about anything with nipples. I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
I have nipples. I can show you.
No, there's nothing. No, we don't do that in this stream. This is a no nipple stream. Seriously, dude, go ask your mommy. She'll tell you it's a no nipple stream. There's no nipples in this. No nipples are allowed in the stream. Twitch doesn't like nipples in the stream. No, I'm serious. It's against the Twitch term of service. You can't show your nipples on the stream. No, honey, no, honey. I don't want to get in trouble. No, honey. Go talk to. Ask mommy and she'll tell you. Ask mommy and she'll tell you, honey. Ask mommy and she'll tell you. Ask mommy. It's dead, Chris, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's dead, Chris, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Captain. So anybody who's rated, this is, I'm not going to say an average night. Honey, no. Don't. Honey, stop. Thank you. Honey, stop. I don't want my shirt to be lifted, and I don't want anybody to be lifting their shirt. Yeah, Loyal, you definitely you don't want to get into that. My concern is that she's going to do something that I definitely don't want her to be doing. I'll take a little bit of playfulness and silliness, but there's a line that, like, no, No, she didn't. No, she didn't. I guarantee mommy didn't say that. I will ask her, but right now I am streaming. At least for the time being. Yes, what? AZ Pinoy? Oh, Cine Up. We haven't rated Cine Up in ages. He is doing tech stuff right now.
What do you want me to say?
You say whatever you want.
No.
Oh, yes or no. You have to ask it a yes or no question.
Yeah. What?
Good night. Thank you, Man Cave Hobbies. I think we're going to do Cine Up. Okay, ask a yes or no question, and Darth Vader will give you an answer. It's the fortune-telling Darth Vader thing.
Yes or no?
Well, no, they have to ask a yes or no question.
Oh.
And then that would yield a response, potentially, if anybody's interested in asking a question, because they may not be. This could be it's a very quiet stream tonight. They're preparing for Monday. Monday's always fun. Adults always have fun on Monday. Monday's a great day for adults. It's great. Pez Liz asks...
Did they say anything?
Yes, Liz asks, will Jedi get a puppy this year?
Will I get a puppy this year? Yes.
Well, remember, that's just Darth Vader. Careful, don't drop it. Don't, honey, careful with this. Yeah, be careful with it.
Yes.
I know you want to grab everything, but like some things you've just got to be gentle with. Careful with it, honey, please. Thank you.
What? Okay, did
What?
they say anything?
No, that's it. That's the only question. Oh, wait. Loyal Moses asked, Jedi, do you want a baby cow?
Do I want the baby cow?
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh, so you don't believe you want a baby cow? Is that how that was?
No.
Everyone is just in an LM stream hangover. It's coming down from a Red Bull buzz.
No,
I don't do any of those energy drinks.
You have to say a yes or no question.
Will this print turn out fine?
I have felt it.
Okay, good. Wait, Darth Vader's felt the print? Darth Vader should not have felt the print.
Why?
All right, Liz asks, will Jedi get a kitty this year?
Will Jedi get a kitty? I mean, will I get a kitty this year?
Oh, no, it's not the only way. The only way is no. A steer farmer?
No, I
Maybe you can
know
hook.
a real
No,
kitty.
we don't need any new farmers, ranch hands, ranch holders, ranch owners. What? Easy. What?
Get off.
No, I'm not gonna get off.
Get off of my...
No, I want you to be careful with that. Thank you. Do you want a baby horse?
Do I want a baby horse?
No, you don't. Sorry.
Yay.
What do you mean, yay? Apparently, she really does not want a baby horse. That is the answer to that question.
Then she would be the baby princess.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I appreciate all the time that you have spent. Be back again. Jedi Baby, careful when running with that. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. May the Force be with you always. I will be back again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. I love rating the streamers who need an extra boost. So, Cini Up is here. He's talking tech. We're going to start that raid. Thank you, Loyal, for the giveaways that you did tonight. I'll be following up with you on what we can do to stage a giveaway. Or two. I don't know. We're rating Cini Up. Oh, thank you for following Brian Reck. We're getting ready to raid here. I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Hang on, honey. When I'm in the middle of something, I got to finish what it is I'm saying. Now what?
Are we...
Jedi. Okay. I got to do this. I got to do this. This is my focus. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's what you're trying to do. That's great. I appreciate all the support you've given. You've given everybody. It's a Thanksgiving raid since it's Thanksgiving up there in Canada. I'll explain it here in a tiny bit. Just got to do a raid first. Love doing these streams every night with y'all. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel. New TLDR will be going live or public tomorrow morning Pacific time, and I'll be back here tomorrow evening. Here we go. Tuscan rating in 3, 2. Okay. Hold it up to the right. 2, 1. Wait, you gotta hold it like that so they can't see the bottom. No, you don't want to show your hand. There we go. Now we did it. All right, Perillo Raider.
But Dad, ask him a yes or no question.
Why? He's streaming. He can't necessarily hear me. Oh, I love how he's got the cards stacked up.
No, Darth Vader.
Hang on.
Dad,
It scared him. Ha 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 ha.
Darth Vader.
Am I going to finish this stream?